Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? We are here. As you see, it's just me, Joey, and the homie Sean. R&B and Devin is not here as usual. I'm about to do like an American Idol thing, like for the next WBG panel member, because I'm about to throw R&B and Devin right out of here. Ray's supposed to stop by today. But what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 210. 210 episodes, y'all. We are here. We are ready to TTS. Got a lot of news to talk about today. PlayStation layoffs. Now, don't forget, I know we've been talking about it for a week, but it happened after WBG last week. Who is this?
Yeah.
Proud Crapaholic. Who is this, man?
What about that? Where's the fake MBG at? That's funny, that, isn't it?
Oh, man, come on.
That's funny, that.
So like I said, it happened Tuesday, excuse me, last week. Sean, what's up with the chat, man? Look at this, bro.
What's
what yeah, that's funny, man.
That's not a picture of me there.
Yeah. Like I said, last week, all of the PlayStation news hit Tuesday, which is obviously a day after WBG. We got a lot of news last week, and not all of it was good news. PlayStation layoffs, they closed the studio, they canceled some games. EA canceled some games, they had layoffs. There's a lot to talk about, man, and that's why we're here to talk about this stuff. And of course, this morning, Xbox announced they're having a partner preview this upcoming Wednesday. We're definitely going to talk about that first. But since that's out of the way, Sean, what's going on with you, my brother?
I'm doing good, Playboy. What about yourself?
I am chilling. I'm happy to be here. I just want to have some fun, man.
Of course, that's what we do when it comes to our shows. We have a lot of fun. The chat has a lot of fun, and we love talking our shit. We got some good stuff to talk about. And like you said, last week that news dropped on a Tuesday. I believe we did an impromptu shows, both of us, and it was crazy. So, like I said, it's been a crazy week, and we'll just they're asking where's my Tash is. Don't worry about the Tash. The Tash is, don't worry about it.
That's yeah, man. TMS, right?
That's for the TTMS, which probably won't be this week because of the show, so the partner preview show. So we'll see how that plays out. But listen,
let's you stream it and
yeah, I'll stream it, but it won't be.
I'm actually off on Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, I'll stream it. It won't be like this would be a normal show. Me and you, that's it. And
yeah, so all right, man. Joey's a little busy right now. He's a little preoccupied. So
I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I'm a little bit busy. Kids are getting back to school. You know how it is. You gotta get everything ready. And in my case, the things with transport, you gotta. I'm not gonna take him or bring him back. Some like the oldest one should be taking her bus to school now. She's old enough. She don't want to do it, but I'm just doing that right now. So
Joey, I was driving when I was 8 years old. Joey, I was driving to the school when I was 8.
I used to take the ferry to school by myself when I was in first grade in Staten
Island. You weren't driving when you were 8 years old, punk.
But anyway, yeah. Kids these days, they're not made like us, bro. They're not made like us, bro. They're not made like us. Right now, they're only thinking about TikTok and bullshit. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, I'm preoccupied right now.
All right, thank you, man. So when I saw the homie Devin wasn't here, the homie Ray. I said, not Ray, but R&B. I said, I got to get Ray on the show, man. Like, Ray, like, Dirt, when you going to let me on to be a regular guest on WBG, you piece of shit? Ray been calling me out for months now. But I say, you know what? I'm going to get him on today, and I'm gonna get him on in the future also. I hit him up. He said, yo, I'm here, man. I like hit up a couple more people. They couldn't make it. It's all good. The homie Ray's here. I hit the homie Ray first. What's up, Ray?
Hey, yo.
5-foot assassin.
Hey, the rookie of the year is here. Basically finally on WBG, man. Hey, yo.
Thanks for joining us, bro.
It was my fault that Ray, because I said to Dirt there's a height requirement.
Oh man. Come on, man. I can't believe he just did that.
I can ride all the rides to Six Flags, man. I done it.
He said he's literally done it, Sean.
All right, y'all. Homie Ray on though.
Let me read. Yes, shout out to Ray, man. Let me read these super chats that we can go and get it on with the show.
Ray can kiss my ass as well.
Oh damn, bro.
What I do?
You think I don't be listening?
Oh
I'm
yeah, we
listening
always
to
get
you.
you. Hey, we always get Sean.
Damn. Adidas 20 to 10. He say, I'm sorry. Let me do this. He said, I'm. Then he dropped another 10.
Oh shit, broke into
and said,
two.
Here. Thank you, brother. Shout out to the
Salute.
homie Adidas 20. Photo Bro, member for 17 months. Thank you, bro. Shout out to you. Panic is Boss, member for 10 months. He says, Xbox partnership show. Let's go. Yes, we're about to talk about that next, bro. We're going to talk about that next. Bounty, man. He gifted, what, Sean? Five WBG memberships. Thank you, Bounty, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Bounty.
I pity PlayStation peasants with the 5. Don't forget the fact that Sony hasn't put out new IP since 2021. Damn. I think he's right.
We've been knowing this.
Eternal puts this narrative. They don't care for gaming. Damn, well, hold on. I think he's right. I think Returnal.
Right. We talked about this.
Oh, sure.
No, Sony did not invent Returnal.
That's true. That's true.
And Sony bought them, so the only no IP.
I mean, well, listen. Technically, we saying that with stuff.
I'm not gonna give Sony credit. Fuck.
Okay, that's right, Joey. That's right, Joey. Bounty with the 2. Enough respect, man. Thank you, Bounty. Appreciate you. Time Maker Man with the 5. That Moon Studio, no rest for the Wicked game looks fired. Yes, it does. And dude took a shot at PlayStation. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see it in the DMs you sent.
Yeah, I put it in the DM. He took a shot at
Moon
PlayStation.
Studios, listen, if you love the Ori games, they know how to make a game.
Yep, definitely. Dragon's Blade 79. Remember, I'm sorry, Sean, many gifted.
5
5
WBG memberships.
Yeah, thank you, Dragon's Blade. Appreciate you.
Salute.
DJ Brodo Doss with the 5. WBG with Darker Than Darkness. Fat Fuck Toey and Bollywood Blade. Freddie Mercury Sean. TTS and hit the like bud and you POS.
Kiss
come
my
on,
ass.
DJ Brodo. Come on. Hey, yo, Sean. Justin March with.
Oh, shit. 5 WBG memberships. Salute to the homies.
Let's do it 3 times. 5. 3. WBG membership. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get the show started. But Sir X-Man just sent one. Sir X-Man with the 2. Xbox Pokies need to have their Xbox card removed.
Pokies. That's an old school word right there. That's like, you just got to cops the Pokies.
You have no idea what's going on.
Man, it's an OG anyway. OG, man.
Yeah. Hey, Sir X, man, it's crazy what's going on in these streets, bro. I can talk about it all day. I can talk about the shit all day because it baffles me that people expect you to be loyal unconditionally to these content creators like their family. Bro, Sean, I told you this story. I have beef with real family members, bro.
Yep.
Blood. For like years. I had real beef with them. Not on some fighting shit, but on some I ain't talking to you shit. Real beef. So why in the hell would I unconditionally have somebody back that I don't even know in real life? Stop it, guys. Stop it. Just stop, please. I got his back. No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing that too lately. People this family it is. I'm like, come on, man.
No fucking family, man. Let's be real, bro. Come on, man.
You had a lunch with somebody in their family. Goddamn. I'm telling you right now, if I had lunch with everybody that I had, if I was family with everybody I had lunch with, I had like 12 baby mamas in this bitch, man. So
I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy the stuff I'm seeing, man. I'm just family. Oh man, I have his back. Okay, we'll have his back then, man. I don't have to. and don't try to make me have his back. You Xbox guys are crazy, bro. They say you Xbox guys are not loyal. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's go here. I'm sorry, because I can talk about that shit all day. I'm telling you, I can talk about that all day. Well, anyway, guys, let me share my screen because we, of course, got some news earlier today, and we're going to talk about that right now. Let me share my screen. May I have your attention? Tune in to Xbox Partner Preview streaming March 6th at 10 a.m. Pacific to get updated on partner games like, I don't know the name of that shit. Kunsentu, Gami Path of Goodness, whatever. Tales of Kinzerni, Kinzeria, Zau, The First Berserker, Kazan, and more. Please forgive me if I butchered those names. I know I did. But they're having a Xbox partner preview. Now the last one they had was what in the fall?
It was late last year, like maybe September or maybe around that time.
It was
maybe.
around there, right? It was around there. So listen, guys, it's only March. Xbox has 2 shows already in the first 3 months of the year, and I love it. They're being transparent. They're telling you some of the games that's going to be there, but they also told. Hey, let me share my screen. They're also saying, let me share my screen, guys. Who some of the publishers that will be there? Let me share my screen. So they said, today we're thrilled to announce the next Xbox partner preview. This time featuring a mix of new and upcoming games from from publishers like Capcom, Nexon, and EA. Capcom must be Dragon's Dogma too.
It might be the path of God. Was it Goddess or something?
Yeah, but they
Path of
already
the
said that.
Goddesses, yeah.
Yeah. But don't forget, they was like Sarah Bond and Phil was playing that Dragon's Dogma 2, which looks pretty good. Next on EA. EA. It's interesting stuff. So yeah. It begins at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is my time, 6 p.m. Sean time, 10 a.m. if you're on the West Coast in the States. So yeah, man, they're gonna have a show, and like I mentioned earlier, this is the second show already early in this year. It's only March. So what do you guys think about this? I appreciate them keeping us updated on not just first party stuff, because we know they have a big showcase in June to showcase the upcoming future with from Xbox first party as well as some big third party. But this show seems to have some indie games. Also, it appears they have some big publishers there. Capcom, EA, those some pretty big publishers, man. So Sean, what do you think about this? And are you excited? I know it's not like E3 level excitement, but just to know that they're doing steady shows throughout the year. Remember PlayStation said they're gonna do 100 shows?
I remember that Jim Ryan came and he talked about we believe in generations.
Yeah,
We believe in hundreds of shows.
yeah, I remember that shit.
And yeah, everybody remembers that shit. Now, when it comes to this Xbox partner preview, they did it last year, and I felt like a lot of people, including us guys, we liked the format of it.
I thought it was
the
good.
format was good. I think we only had a little nitpicks here and there, but overall it was a solid show because we knew what was coming, what was expected. Like, it's good when it comes to the Xbox Wire blog. They're telling us EA will be there, Nexus, Capcom, and a few other games as well. Because one of the things why I feel like they should be doing this more often, because a lot of people do believe like some of these games don't even come to the Xbox platform. You got to let people know, even including your own customers sometimes, that's not on Twitter, not on social media like that, following the console space. You need to let them know, because a prime example, I know we talked about it so many times, Harry Potter was one of them games. And obviously that was through the marketing deal, because of PlayStation, the way they did it. Xbox couldn't even like put a tweet or YouTube channel onto it, a video trailer, whatever they could do. They couldn't do none of that hardly. So when you do this partner preview shows, it's good to show like your customers, the fan of the brand, that these type of games are coming. Like, expect these type of games. It could be JRPG games, Japanese games, South Korean games, you name it. These type of games are coming to your platform. They're not coming to another platform. So it's awesome to see an update, and I feel like they did a great job last year when it came to the format, and I feel like they just double down and do it again. Because that new girl, what's her name again?
Tina something.
Tina something. It feels like she's like, when it comes to the Twitter space, the console space, and like the podcasting scene, she takes a lot of feedback, and I feel like what she did last year with the preview program, she did a great job. So I reckon she'll do a great job again, and I'm expecting some good announcements. Like they talked about from Capcom as well, EA, Nexon as well, and some other games they're going to be showcasing, updating. It's good. 2 shows already. We're in March now. January was Developer Direct. That was the first party stuff.
Yep.
This one is your partners. Let the people know that these type of games or this game is coming to the platform. And on top of that, if you Tiny Tina said, if you remember from last year, if you guys remember, they announced some of the games that were coming to Gamepass as well. Some surprises as well. So no doubt, shout out to Tina and that. She's done a great job last year, and I feel like she's doing a great job this year as well, bro.
Absolutely. She actually quote tweeted what Xbox sent out, and she said the second ever Xbox partner preview show goes live this Wednesday. We were so thrilled by the first show's reception that we kept the core of the format, but introduced some small tweaks based on what we heard from the audience. Excited to see what everyone thinks. Yeah, so shout out to Tina Amini. You know, I can't read.
That's
But look,
perfect at the that's what we talked about. I felt like we had a small nitpick. That's all it was, and I think it was the transition between or the way they were showing the games after. I can't remember what was it because a lot of people said it, and we all had that same time of feeling that just a little tweak here and there. That show could be perfect. The format is perfect. The pacing is perfect. The way you were showcasing the games and showcasing is coming to the platform, the release date, coming to Game Pass and PC. They did a great job, and little tweaks like that, that's all you need to do. No big changes, nothing stupid. Take the small feedback. The format was bang on. Tweak it, and that's it. Keep the format for as long as you can.
Yep. And let me say this right quick. Hey, yeah, guys, I was about to say, I don't think that guy was a pony. Like, he was just stating that, you know, they couldn't even put a trailer of Hogwarts on the Xbox store for a while. So, yeah, I don't think he was a pony.
No,
But listen,
it was crazy that, yeah.
Yeah, I do want to say this right quick. With all of the bad news we've heard lately about the gaming industry, not just Xbox, not PlayStation, but as a whole, the gaming industry with all the layoffs, the game cancellations, it's kind of cool to see a show, even though it's only a 30-minute small show. It's good to see a show that showcases some upcoming games coming to Xbox. And I'm assuming most of them might be multi-platform, but I still like that they're showing some games coming, noticing like in the midst of all of the bad gaming news lately. So shout out to Xbox and them and those guys for having another show early in the year. So let me get these super chats. Now I'm gonna go to you, Ray. Joaquin Brands with the 2. How you think Jeff will react if I slapped his
kitty?
Oh my God. What the hell? What's going on, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know. So X-Man with the 2. Me and you will talk about it on C Money tomorrow. You don't see Money tomorrow?
Not me.
Who you talking about, Ray?
No, not me.
I'm talking about you POS.
Javier Overdale, member for 19 months. Facts, Dirt. I got into it with Gramps, who is a World War II vet, over the fact I have a Japanese girlfriend. Like, F my what? What is F? What is F my what? What's that? FY? I don't be knowing no damn acronyms.
Like
F
fam.
Like family. I have to be loyal to these CC. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You know, I'm slow. You know, I like acronyms just throw me all the way off. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm saying, man, you know, we'll talk about that. Web Dave, the homie with the 2, Dirt, Sean, Joey, and Ray, mega panel of truth. TTS. Thank you, Web Dave. Appreciate you, bro.
I will listen to the show today.
Yep. Joe Dumbo with the 2, WBG, the only reason I give a damn about Mondays. Damn, that means a lot, bro. Thank you, Joe.
You must have some, you must have a girl, kids, and come on. I know what you meant. I'm joking.
Psych M Gaming 99. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Appreciate you.
Salute
Harry Son. Damn, why I can't read?
Harry Sonnen.
Harry Sonnen. Harry Sonnen. Harry Sonnen. 5 times.
Me up now.
I'm sorry, Sean. 5, Sean.
5
times. 5 WBG memberships. Thank you, bro. Man, I don't know why these words are hurting me. Gaming Forte with the 2. You don't got my back, bro. I see how it's laying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, bro. You know, I mean, listen, you ain't went crazy. You're on Xbox. I mean,
hell no.
I mean, you can feel how some people feel how they feel. That's fine, bro. But don't get mad at me because I don't respect it or I disagree with it. Some people, listen, man, we can disagree all the time, but some people expect us, because we used to rock out with certain people, that we should still rock out with them. No, ain't no loyalty like that, man. Come on, bro. And we Facebook friends like Forte, so you know we cooler in real life than I am with other people. Marvin Jr. with the 2. Hi guys, just wanted to say that I'm a dirtaholic. Oh shit, Marvin.
Oh man.
Go on. I think you're throwing a shot at me, Sean.
I wonder why.
Ray boy, Kendrick Star, member for 26
hell.
months.
Salute.
Starfield was the launch of the new Xbox. Nothing but bangers every quarter now. Xbox got them games, multiple shows each year. Can't wait for the 6th. Hey, I agree, man. I agree, bro. It was a couple years where it was slow, but we're seeing what's happening now, man. Sapo with the 5. That's not what I heard. I heard Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth down 30% in Pony's favorite country, the UK. Hashtag, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we're going to mention that. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Time Maker Man with the 5. Tales of Kenzera Zao is a Metroidvania, so that's a day one for me. Oh, is he? I have no idea what it is, so thank you.
That's the game that the black guy was on stage, the African guy was on stage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that game looked good. Thank you.
It looked pretty good.
Okay, thanks for letting me know that, Time Maker Man. Yeah, that game actually looked pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to bat that one too, bro. Gamsley with the 5. Canadians. Shout out to the best bots in the business. Joey, why do you always want to give your teddy bear ass a hug? Wait, let me read it. Joey, why do I always want to give your teddy bear ass a hug every time I see you, man? Not an insult. Man, he said you want to give you a hug, man.
In real life, everybody wants to hug me for some reason. For real.
Joey, have you seen that
when I'm working, everywhere everybody gives me a hug. I'm a huggable guy, I guess.
Joey, you remind me of that movie from Big Hero 6, Baymax.
Yeah,
Joey like Ted. That's what Joey like Ted.
Man. If you want to give me a hug, I'll give you a hug. I got no problem with that.
No, I'm not about to fly to Panama just to hug you, Joey.
Come on, Joey.
Thank you, man. 108 Dragon TV with the 2. The Honey Mustard Deathbringer in the building. 108 in the building.
Yo.
108, man. Hey, shout out to 108. Dola Knight with the 2. Dirt P, you and Ray can't read for Ish. Hey, man, I need to slow down. I be trying to read through them because sometimes, we have a lot of, we got a lot of super chats. I be going too fast. That's my problem. I'm going to slow down. Thank you, Dola Knight. You're right about that. Hey, Ray, why he throw you in there, Ray?
Hey, because they be late and shit. They be having me read like, nah, I'm good. I get one of my codes to read everything.
You got the homie.
I'm gonna slow down to read. That's what I got to do because I read much better on TTS than I do on WBG for some reason. Filthy Wolf with the 5. I see dirt shine on his head, building up. That means his telepathic powers active like Dr. Xavier from X-Men. Must love WBG. Bro, this glare do be tripping, though.
Did he call you the Black Professor X?
He called me a Black Professor X.
from another universe.
Rico is 9 with the 2. I got your acronym right here.
Yeah. Boom.
What is? I don't know what this is.
I know POS.
I see POS, but I don't know if the other ones, bro. I ain't about to even try to figure that out, Rico. Gaming Forte with another 5. I got those receipts. Your boy Dirt got more pony in him than you think. Oh shit! Don't you dare go there.
I just want to for the record. I got no idea what Forte and Dirt's talking about. So leave me out of it.
Nah. Hey, yo, Forte. I put everything out there. I always said I like some PlayStation games, but that's about it. And I said when I bought the PS5 from you, that is dog shit. I still got that clip bookmark. I can prove it. When I bought it for you, I said, it's dog shit. Sir X-Man with the 2. Sony can sell consoles, but not games. Facts. That. Y'all got Sir X-Man talking shit out here, man.
I think he's had enough of that bullshit.
He got enough of it. 108 with the 2. Dirt, read in the dark. Use your superpower. Damn, bro. So what's my superpower? I can read in the dark like Vin Diesel, like what's this character?
Night vision.
Like Riddick. All right, guys. So right back. Xbox partner preview. What you think about that, man? I think it's dope. So what you think about it, bro?
I mean, it's always a good thing to see games because it was a time that all we talked about: wait to E3, wait to Tokyo Game Show, wait to the VGA, and now we have a thing like it's probably gonna be an indie show soon too. So we have a thing that we have constant trailers and everything else. Now that Zao game, I already have that pre-ordered. So it's things that you can't put like these probably games you can't put it at E3. You can't put like it'd be like one of those sizzle reels like they had back in the day.
Right.
So as long as they keep this up and long as they like have a thing that like they're showing us some like we have all this bad news for this last month for everybody, but somehow Xbox has come on with games continuously. So instead of us talking about Hellblade or a Vow, we're talking about, oh man, they got I don't want to say what Dustin pissed everybody off, but they're saying like, you know, we're worried about Pentiment going to PlayStation. Right. And we're living in like the golden age of gaming right now. And so just keep showing us everything that they can, like, so, and it's probably gonna be probably 2 shows before E3, and I'm hearing E3 gonna be crazy. So
I don't know if you guys saw what Jez Corden tweeted earlier. He was like, you know, I don't know if he's just speculating or just talking shit, or is it something that he actually knows. He said, who's ready for 2 hours of gaming content at Xbox Game Showcase, something like that. He tweeted out like a poll. He put a poll out there. So we don't really know exactly what's going to happen. But I agree with what you just said, Ray. You know, all of this negative news, bad news surrounding the gaming industry, to see some consistent shows to keep people hyped for upcoming games. Like you said, man, like you already pre-ordered the game. Was it Zal? You said Zal?
Yeah, Zal.
You pre-ordered the game because you're hyped for the game. That means you pre-ordered it. So seeing consistent content, I think, is a plus. Whether it's Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox, it just so happened like 3 months into the year, Xbox has 2 shows. I mean, they're smaller shows, but shows are shows, and we still have their upcoming show in June. I'm assuming PlayStation is going to have a show. We saw Nintendo had their direct. So listen, man, the gaming industry isn't doing the greatest right now, but it's not dead by any means. You know, I don't know. Some people want the negative shit to happen. I don't know why. But, you know, it's not dead by any means. Joey, what's your thoughts about this player?
Oh, all I can say is I agree with Ray what he said. Like, we used to wait for E3, wait for TGS, wait for this, wait for that, and now we're getting consistent content of games that normally don't show well on stage. Let's be honest. Like, we can't. Most of these games you can't show it on a big stage because people are going to say, this is not AAA, blah blah blah. Why are you showing these indie games? So I think it's a smart thing to show these games on a smaller scale by themselves, 30 minutes, do it fast, do it quick, show the information, and that's what we need. Other than that, I think it's cool that Xbox is actually the one that had showed a 2 secret showcase before PlayStation. I think that was hilarious that Xbox is the one actually giving shows, and we're still waiting for that secret showcase. That hasn't happened yet. But talking shit aside, it's good. I can't say I'm excited. It was not something I was expecting. I saw the announcement, I think it was this morning, this afternoon. I'm like, you know what? This is a cool thing. It's a cool thing. That's all I can say about it. I saw the names that was supposed to, they're going to be on the show. I can't say I'm extremely excited by any of those, but at the same time, gaming has a large palette. Maybe a game not for me, it's a game for you, and that's fine. Maybe this show is not for me and it's for somebody else. That's fine. And that's what I like about gaming. Not everything has to be, you know, for everybody. There's a little piece for everybody, and that's fine. So this is a cool thing. I see nothing wrong with it. 30 minutes, straight to the point. Xbox showing games in a moment where everything is kind of dire. A lot of people losing their jobs. We all know the stories. There's a lot of opinions about it, good or bad, whatever. But it's a good thing. It's cool, and let's just enjoy.
It's a Game Pass show.
You're on mute.
You're on mute, yeah. And if it's a Game Pass show, if the game's coming to Game Pass, hey, that's a plus. Whoever's subscribed.
They did do it last year, though. They did announce some games from last year that will come to Game Pass, and I think that was one of the critique how they were showing it or something. So I think they'll do it a much better way. The way they set up and tell you what games come in where, what date, and what game will become to Game Pass. And you guys are 100% right. Like certain games you do want to update because some of these games people forget. I forgot about that Zao game, to be honest. And I remember that game being showcased at the Game Awards, and that game did look really good because it was personal. The way the guy gave his speech, talking about the game
was
by his
really
family,
inspired for his father.
Yeah, for his father as well, and to see like what the game means to him. It's good we're gonna get an update. Maybe I can't remember if to give a release date or release window. So maybe
I don't remember.
Or like maybe they will here, right?
Maybe they'll
one
be
thing.
here. Go on, sorry. Go on,
One
Joey.
thing I'll have to do is watch last year's because I honestly don't remember how it was last year. Because I saw the tweet like we're giving feedback, we're doing some tweaks here and there, and I'm like, man, I don't even remember last year.
I remember we had liked it, but I don't remember it either. Really,
I don't remember what was shown. Yeah, so
Yeah.
but yeah, go ahead, Sean.
What I remember, like how they did the format for almost been about 5-6 months now since we've seen one. They were showing like 4 or 5 games. Then at the end, like in the when they showed the 4 or 5 games, they were showing like each column, like this game is coming at this date, that date, Game Pass, and that's how they were showcasing like 5-6 games in a row. Well, I think that's what was some of the critique, like kind of give each game kind of their own like space, and instead of putting like 6 games in a row, all of these games are coming out all at once at this time and day. So it took the shine away from that game. So I think that was a critique for it. So. Listen, another showcase. I call it a showcase. That's it. Simple as Xbox first party early this year, March. We got another showcase. We got the indie showcase. We got a June showcase. We got showcases everywhere, bro.
I remember that from last year. We were like, Sean, this is a small show. He's like, no, it's a showcase.
Playboy, don't worry about it, killers. This is an Xbox partner preview. It's the Xbox showcase once again. Don't worry about it, players. Updates from the first party games, from the partner games, Game Pass updates, and I'm loving it, player.
And you know what's funny? Like when I mentioned PlayStation going to have a showcase, some of the guys in the chat, they ain't having no showcase. Javier, some other guys, why the PlayStation did not have a showcase this year?
Wow,
because you know they skipped. Was it 2022? They skipped. Yeah, they skipped 2022.
Yeah.
What if they? I think they will have a showcase this year. But
listen, bro. After last year, was that even a showcase, bro?
Yo, that shit was terrible.
No, but honestly, is it worth for Sony to do any showcase, knowing that their entire year, this year is gonna be, is being them having the balls all year?
Joey, I think they have to because
I know they have to, but it's the biggest CTs in history. Like your entire audience have blue balls. Why you're gonna tease them like that?
Hello, y'all. Everybody change this. They make new timestamp. Will PlayStation have a showcase? Hold on. Let's change this timestamp because I want to talk about this for a quick second. What's the time? 33. I'm gonna say 34. All right. Hold on. This is an interesting conversation because will PlayStation have a showcase? I say yes. Some of the guys in the chat are saying no. What are they going to show, Dirt? Like Black Mama said, Dirt, what are they going to show? Now, I'm going to say yes because Sucker Punch got to show something, right? They ain't did nothing. They ain't showed nothing since 2020. They've been working on something, right? People assume this Ghost of Tsushima 2. Sony Ben.
I mean,
Days Gone came out in 2019.
Remember when they had that the most infamous showcase that they showed God of War, Horizon,
2016.
Those games didn't come until like 2-3 years later. So they could the audience.
That's what I'm saying.
The Sony audience, it's like you show them a game, and it doesn't matter if it takes them 5 years. They saw the game and they're happy.
See, but that's what I'm saying,
Joey. I'm 50-50 with that. I'm actually
Sucker
50-50 with that question.
Sucker Punch and Sony Ben have not showed their games, and they haven't had anything in 4 or 5 years.
But didn't Sony Ben actually got their project just canceled, like from what they said?
Yeah, they did.
I'm mistaken. Yeah,
Sony Ben.
Yeah, I think they did.
They were part of the list of projects that were canceled, if I'm not mistaken. I think
so.
Yeah, I remember Sony.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Check, but I think Sony Ben was one of them.
I don't think so,
bro.
I think they were.
They have no money for a showcase. They fired the janitors. There's no way they're gonna have a showcase because you know why? Their fans are not gonna hold them accountable anyway. So it doesn't matter if they have a showcase or not.
In the chat.
And right now, Totoki is right now. He's like, dude, there's no time or point of spending money on dumb shit.
He's talking about margins.
Yeah, he's talking about margins, making money. He's telling the studios that you guys ain't knowing shit about business. So I think he's that type of guy. Like until it's ready or you show it, he doesn't give a fuck about showcases. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care.
When was the last time a gaming head has ever talked about margins and that much about money and profit and stuff. They usually kind of don't talk about that at all. They all talk about the love of the game or what these games are coming out. This man basically just scolded everybody and said, hey, y'all ain't making enough money around here. Y'all ain't enough.
Hold on, wait.
I can expect state of place, but not a showcase.
Baby steps came. Baby steps.
Hold on. I'm say this. So Ben, like Shane G, who's a hardcore bot, he said Ben Studio Games not canceled because I don't remember seeing their name.
I can okay. Maybe we're wrong.
I'm gonna go over these reports later. I don't remember seeing their game. I just think if they have some first party, they have some third party, they're going to show something. It can be a 40-minute showcase. It can be a 30-minute showcase. I think they're going to have some type of showcase because they don't have any first party games all the way to next year. I think they have to get their fan base hyped up enough to have a showcase. And something I'm going to give Xbox credit for, bro. Through those dry years before COVID, they still had E3s, bro. Now, 2019 wasn't that great, but they still had enough balls to have a show.
Well, IG just, I don't know if somebody else mentioned it, but IG on the chat, they have to show the PS5 Pro eventually.
I'm looking at something from Push Square.
He said PS5 Pro baby steps bundle.
Oh no, I mean, even though that's a great bundle, hilarious bundle, but at the same time, you have to show that console.
I reckon that's what they're going to rely on. You're right, guys. I would say they'll have a showcase this year. What kind of showcase? Who knows? After last year, it was complete dog shit when it came to all of the showcases. Now the PlayStation 5 Pro, that could be it. That could be the headline, and they might showcase Ghost of Tsushima in like some 4K, whatever you want to call it, 60 FPS or 40, whatever you want to call it. That might be the showcase game for it. Because people do get excited when you see hardware and something new. People get excited no matter what. I would get excited with seeing hardware. Just seeing it is cool to see it.
Yeah, hardware is cool to see.
It's nice to see, regardless if you like it or not. It's cool to see it. I reckon the PlayStation 5 Pro will be the main highlight for that showcase.
Pro.
Hey, they roasted Xbox for not having no games at the Xbox Series launch. They roasted Xbox for not having no games to showcase the power of the Xbox One X. Damn it, they ain't gonna have no damn games for that PlayStation 5 Pro. So let me get these super chats, guys.
Hey, check the DM, Dirt.
Okay. Let me get these super chats right quick. Joy, you got something to say right quick? Or?
No, I'm just gonna say they're not gonna have games until next year. That's assuming that everything goes to plan and nothing gets delayed, because these games could get delayed and you're not gonna see a game until late 2025 or even 2026. That's assuming everything goes according to plan.
Oh, that wasn't what I thought it was.
How everything is going today and lately, that things are not going to according to plan.
Yeah, man. Sony Ben wasn't on that list.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So it wasn't. So it was layoffs.
It was London that I think we thinking of. London got their game canceled.
Squiggly with the £5. Dirt, you can't make me laugh when I'm drinking. PlayStation gonna have a show. Squiggly says that shit funny to him. We'll see though. We'll see. Time Maker Man with the 2. I heard the PS5 Pro would be $700. Shaking my head. Ponies suck.
$650 easy, bro.
Psych M Gaming 99 with the 5. Sony only has one good exclusive, and that's The Last of Us. The rest are dog shit.
Oh shit! Talk that shit, please.
He's not a fan.
That's debatable. I don't like The Last of Us anyway, so they got jack shit.
Come on, Joey. The first one's a masterpiece.
The first one.
Hey, Sean, I heard you shit on the second one though. Just recently.
I beat the second one twice.
Yeah, that was funny though.
Capital Dream with the 10. Yo, Sound of Blackness, Peasant of Persia, Baby Sham, and Menudo.
Baby Sham?
Baby Sham.
These pony bots having wanted to kick them down the stairs and step on their fingers for dumb shit they be saying lately. Capital Dream just roasted all of us, man. What's up with that?
I'm curious. Wait. Who's Menudo like for real?
Obviously, that's you.
I know, but why?
No. Kendrick Star with the 2. Xbox got showcases like The Price is Right. Come on down. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man, we can't. Hey, bro, you know what died though? We don't hear Xbox have no games no more, right? We haven't heard that for a couple years now.
We won't be hearing
One
that.
trick
That's the whole
pony.
point
Stop
of
it. I'm
buying-
not Manula Rick and Martin. Stop it.
Yeah, that's what is wrong with y'all, man? Psych M Game in 99 with Defy. PlayStation only has one good exclusive. Oh, I just read that, didn't I? Like, did he do it twice or something?
Yeah, but they
I'm
put the
not
dog
sure.
shit at the end of the day. On the end of the,
I thought he did.
that
The
wasn't
first
there
time.
before.
He did.
And the rest of dog
Yeah.
shit, though, that's a new super chat. That's a new super chat.
But well, the first one had that too. Ice Reaper Frost with it too. They will have one for the PS5 Pro. Yeah, probably. What are they gonna show on that shit?
Baby steps at AK.
Baby steps.
He said baby steps. Adidas 20 with the 20-minute showcase on the PS5 Pro case.
Bro.
Oh,
If
man.
that Pro has a kickstand,
That's
bro,
just some crazy.
$700 for a kickstand. Oh, bro.
Long live the Black Mamba with the 2. All the studios was forced to do games as a service. 6 of them are gone. Now that's the truth. That's the truth. That's crazy, man. We'll see what happens. I think they will have a showcase, but it's crazy. Paul Morrow, what's up, homie? With the 2 Canadian. PlayStation will spend on Robot Kojima more wasted cash. Yep, Days Gone
Kojima's
2.
crazy.
Not Days Gone 2. Death Stranding 2, I'm sorry. Long Live the Black Mamba with the 2. They entire roadmap was canceled or delayed.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, bro. We can't really say it wasn't.
Delayed.
What roadmap?
Because when you think about their first party, they really only have 3 games announced: Concord, Fair Game, and Wolverine.
What's going on, Wade Johnson? He called me Prince Nassim.
Slim 73. Remember for 14 months, Tim Dog is enjoying the ponies having a bukkake party. Oh my god.
No. Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh,
no.
come on, my chapters and loving it. Bro.
Come
Oh,
on.
come on, man.
On his face.
Slim, I can't even say that, Slim.
Really missed out on them parties.
I know. Hey, I'm okay. Y'all can have
Hey,
them party for y'all.
Hey, Slim, man, I can't even read the rest of that, man. Oh shit.
You already said the worst word of it.
I did, yeah, I did, man. My chapters, damn it. It's almost that time to take my chapters.
Now I understand why you know that everybody roast you because you're every black guy in movies. Now I'm every Latin singer that ever exists.
Yeah, they gonna say every Hispanic person they gonna call you.
Well, I'm every short guy in the world. So.
Right, they gonna call you like Sean is any type of
Middle
Indian
Eastern.
or right, like Middle Eastern guy. Y'all ain't shit. Javier with the 5. Let it sink in. Pony Boss flip for Pentiment and will settle for baby steps. These dudes are like Aloy. They enjoy getting their back. Oh my god. My chapters, y'all. My chapters. Say yo. Thank you, Javier. Psych M Gaming. I said Sony instead of PlayStation, not correcting myself. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. You ain't have to super chat it, but thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway. What was we talking about?
I don't remember.
PlayStation having no showcase.
Oh yeah, the showcase.
Oh, Joey. So like, did you say something? Because I forgot what you said.
I'll say I'll go 50-50 on that. I don't really know. I think it's a state of play, maybe.
Come on, Joey. It's a yes or no. It's 50 yes or no, Joey.
Come to the dark side, Joey. Come to the dark side.
I really don't know.
because
I'll say yes because they have to show, I guess, the PS5 Pro, I guess. So
okay.
I'll go yes-ish.
They gonna stealth drop that PS5 Pro. I'm telling you that right now.
You think they're gonna stealth drop it?
They're not gonna tell you the week of it. The week of it, they're gonna be like, "Hey, here goes PS5 Pro."
All right. So Ray saying no. Everybody else saying yes.
No, I would say this. It's not gonna be a showcase. It's just gonna be a show. That's all it is.
You think it's gonna be a trailer?
Just like a teaser trailer, and like, because when PlayStation have their show, like a state of play, when they have their shows, they normally have it at like community centers and all that type of stuff. So you know.
No, did you say they have their show? Wait, you YMCA? At the YMCA?
Now you say they gonna have a show where?
In the community center.
YMCA?
Like what?
Wait a minute, Sean. You're saying a $1 billion company is going to have their showcase in like a community center?
Of course, play. They gotta save money. Hiroki Totoki looked at them books. He goes, "Yo, listen. Next show last year was dog shit. The next show is gonna be at the community center. Enough of this."
boy.
shit.
Hey, y'all.
PlayStation is not gonna have nothing. Trust me on that. All he got
According
is
to
that
Sean,
dog
y'all.
shit hardware, PlayStation 5 Pro, and some baby steps in 8K 120.
So,
I called
Sean,
it 5 years
You mean
ago.
to tell me PlayStation, they're going to have their showcase at Bingo Hall in between Bingo and
Of
Spades?
course. Of course. You
I
seen
mean,
do you remember that
Sean is
last
not far off.
E3?
I don't think Sean is far off, to be honest.
Do you remember that E3?
Because if the
they
guy
had-
from
they had it in
Nvidia,
a church.
remember, Sean, remember the guy from Nvidia actually did a live showcase about the 30 series in his own kitchen. So I can see you
Really?
talking to it.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
the girl. The girl. That was the
Was
lady.
that
No,
during
it was
COVID?
the
Though? But that was
dude.
during COVID, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
doing
it was the dude.
Yeah,
So
come on,
I
man.
can imagine.
COVID kind of over now. They come
I
on,
can
no,
imagine
man.
the talking. Yo, that's a good idea.
You gotta be real, though, innit? You gotta understand the budget cuts are kicking in right now. Hiroki ain't playing that shit no more.
They're in the
Hey.
old Circuit
Definitely
City
gonna be there.
building.
Hey, I'll watch somebody back there shooting jump shots and swimming if they doing that show and shit like that. I'll watch that shit.
Y'all funny, man. Y'all are funny, bro.
Well, yeah, who remember that Last of Us 2 when that shit was going down? They were in some like tent or some shit. Do you remember
They
that
went
shit?
into a tent.
Oh,
It-
the
the
one
way-
that kept
no,
That
moving.
was
check
they
this
listen.
out.
That was
This is how
terrible.
terrible it was. People who were there. I know people
You
who
remember
were
that
there.
shit?
They were
Yeah.
like, first of all, they were like, certain amount of people should be inside.
X
Something
amount.
happened, people didn't like, and then the people who were supposed to cover like the entrance and like, you know what, fucking everybody can go in. So everybody went in. The tent didn't have air condition. They were waiting like for 45 minutes. It was just terrible. And that
That's
was
what I
their
heard,
last
too.
E3.
And that was the last E3. And they showed Ghost of Tsushima first, right? And then they had to move to another
And that
building
fruit guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
they moved them
for
across.
the
And
last
they
of Us too.
Look how stupid it was, because the people that were inside the part where Ghost of Tsushima was shown had more seats and people than when they transitioned to The Last of Us. They're like, so we can't all fit? And they're like, no. And the people said, fuck it. So everybody just went
You
in,
gotta
no
understand-
seats. Everybody was just standing up. It was just
That
so
was
stupid.
terrible. That was their
That's-
last E3.
that was
terrible.
crazy though. You gotta understand, like when they were like transitioning from like one place to another, to a tent, to a cabin, to a
Stupid.
community center.
Absolutely stupid.
That
They
shit
had a
reminded me.
podcast because it was like
That shit, like a podcast as well in between. That shit reminded me of Bowfinger when they were trying to get shots in every section of the movie and that.
like when Eddie Murphy didn't know that he was in the movie.
Yeah, he doesn't know he's in the movie and that. That shit
Alright.
was like that with PlayStation. And really, I was listening to that shit. Bowfinger is a masterpiece. Pure.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. That is trash.
I love
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger, bro.
Okay,
I
wait a
love
minute. Wait,
Bowfinger.
but time out.
I know where we're going. I'm gonna check
No,
you.
okay. Eddie Murphy went on a hell of a skid for like 20 years of his movies, and
It was
they
20.
Norbit.
When did he start?
I like Norbert.
No, when did he start? No,
I actually
Hey,
really,
man,
like
we ain't about to
Norbit.
talk
Really?
about this
I
right
really
now.
like Norbit.
Give me 1 minute there.
Put
1
on
minute.
Nash.
You
The
talking
No, that
about
was trash.
you talking about the late 90s? Why don't you talk about the 80s?
Because
Why
no,
don't you
I was barely born in the 80s.
I don't
born
give
in
a fuck. You
86.
just about.
I was born in 86. I gave him up to that terrible time. I gave him right after the Nutty Professor. But everything else, he could throw
Wait,
that
wait,
shit
you
away.
were-
I
when were
Spy?
you born? When were you born?
86.
You older than me.
What
What are you talking about? You punk.
Born 80, the end of 86, December 86.
Well, for 4 or
They-
5 months older, but that's all it was. But listen,
Damn it, Norbert.
Trading
like Norbit
Places,
trash.
48 hours, Beverly Hills Cop.
That was before.
But- Okay, he's saying
48
after
hours.
that,
actually
that's when
great
he was
movie,
trash.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, he
After
has
that,
some
but that's
stinkers.
when, no,
Oh, let me say this.
I'll say after Beverly Hills Cop 3, and then he did Metro for some reason, an
I
action
know
movie.
Metro.
Metro
Yeah.
was alright, bro.
It was
Holy
okay, but
man.
after that, he kind of
Okay,
like,
okay. Listen. We ain't gonna talk about this now, but Ray got some points. He did have some damn stinkers in there. Holy Man was dog shit. Meet
Holy
Dave,
Man.
that was some dog shit.
Me, Dave is dog shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the one that he was like inside a space suit.
Pluto Nash was
like
some dog shit.
what was the one that he was like the body was a robot and they were like aliens? Whatever.
Meet Dave.
That was a
Me,
terrible-
Dave, yeah.
That was me.
But
Dave.
Norbert was funny. I'm sorry, Norbert was
I
hilarious.
like Norbert. Norbert was a stupid.
I'll
yeah,
say
let's
from
move on.
I'll say from his last one from that time. I think I Spy was one of his good ones, like later ones.
Golden
Time.
Child is
That shit
an awesome
wasn't
movie.
great.
I like Golden
Bro,
Child.
you
I
comparing
Golden
fucking
Child.
Norbit to
I
I
like
Spy?
I Spy, but it was
I Spy to Norbit. Come on, shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Norbit.
I rather.
All right, yeah,
I
let's
rather
move on.
Norbit.
Norbit's
So
not
the
better than that
showcase, so the poll, PlayStation, will PlayStation have a showcase in 2024?
You can
64
tell how
hold on.
dog shit is PlayStation right now that we're talking
hold on.
about Eddie Murphy and his movies.
It's more entertaining than PlayStation.
So let me go and finish it. The poll, 64% said no, and 36% said yes. You bots? Y'all some bots. 64% of the bot homies said they are not having a showcase in 2024. Now, our next topic, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the layoffs and stuff that happened last week at PlayStation. But let me get these few super chats before we go. Jonas the Dad, member for 12 months. PS5 Pro on the box, 12K and 240 FPS. Ponies will say Xbox can never recover. Hashtag TTS, hit that like. Jonas the Dad, thank you for saying that, because that that PS5 have 8K on the damn cover, bro. On the box.
That shit was crazy, man.
That is the most biggest false advertising.
Oh my God. And nobody really called him out for it. Jay Remember with the 10, what does PlayStation have to show? Microsoft owns PlayStation's biggest partners outside of Square, which is also frustrating about Microsoft. They have opportunities to catch up to PS5 and they're dropping the ball. Y'all pissing Jay Remember off. He like Xbox, man. Yeah, come on, man. Y'all got them wounded. Kill the wounded. Kill them.
Keep them alive. You got to keep them alive for a little bit.
There you go. But you need to make some money off of them, right?
Exactly.
Dragon's Blade with the 10. It'll be at a community center with Tim Dog being that dude from Coming to America. That boy good. Oh man. Time Maker Man with the 5. The Last of Us is the most overrated games I ever played. It was barely a damn game. Uncharted, on the other hand, is I like The Last of Us.
I loved it. The
Uncharted is good.
Gameplay mechanics was shit. They were shit.
You see this bullshit? I never talk good about PlayStation. You guys insult me.
We're talking about the glory days.
And you guys like The Last of Us.
We're talking about the glory days. We're talking about the old school days.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though. So far, I know it's only March, but the most underrated game this year is Banishers. I know it's only March.
Underrated,
bro, because ain't nobody talking about this freaking game. Is fire, bro.
You like it?
Yes, I love it.
Well, you like Saints Row, so
the story, damn, bro. Some of these stories and some of the stuff you find out, I'm gonna say this real quick. It's early in the game, so not really a spoiler, bro. You had this one mission. These two friends, they went on like this hike or whatever, and one guy just killed his friend. But that's all I'm gonna say. But the stories are great to find out what happened to some of these people. They die, you bring it back, and you. It's like a kind of like,
don't nobody give a fuck.
Come on, Sean, don't do that. It's a good game, man. It's a good game. You
wait. Okay, you're talking about Manager.
Sean was playing Noonie Cooney for 3 years, and he just beat it.
Bro, that last boss took me 10 hours to complete.
Fuck Noonie Cooney.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck that game.
So you're talking about Manager. For some reason I was thinking about whatever of Avian. For some reason I was thinking about that. But okay,
let me.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Andrew Colt with the 5 Canadian. That PlayStation showcase is going to be a failure, greater than that Willy Wonka event in Glasgow, UK.
Bro, you saw that shit?
Ends in epic disappointment. I didn't even see that.
Oh,
yeah, I did see that.
Yo, I saw that shit was some bullshit. Let me tell you.
What went down with that shit? I heard someone talked about it. I can't remember who it was.
It was just like a big warehouse with a couple of little booths.
It was terrible, man. I'm like, what the fuck? That was hilarious.
Yeah. The Angry Therapist with the 5. We about to have a funeral for Square, thanks to ponies. Oh, we gonna talk about that. And do you give a shit? Infernal Dragon with the 5. Sony gonna have their PlayStation Secret Showcase in the high school gym and present the PS5 Pro Potato Edition. They gonna be in the gym that Teen Wolf was playing in. They gonna be in that gym.
Oh man.
Yo, Michael J. Fox, come over here.
That's somebody who ever made a bad movie. I'm just gonna put that out there.
It's a shame he was. It's a shame
he got Parkinson's.
The Frighteners, one of the most underrated movies ever.
Underrated movie ever. One of them is
Frighteners is freaking.
And nobody knows about that movie though. Like I don't hear nobody talk about that.
Bro, that movie was so underrated.
Fire, bro.
Fire.
What was
nobody really cared.
You said there's a reason why it kind of went. Because something else came out.
He got Parkinson's. He got Parkinson's.
No, the movie, the Frighteners. There's something I don't know, like
the one from really Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
No, the movie I'm talking about.
No, but I'm talking about that's the movie you guys are talking about. The one that
yeah. But I'm saying why it flopped for. I can't remember. Someone mentioned something.
I don't remember, but that game is really awesome. I remember seeing that. I never saw it in the theater, but I rented it.
I saw it at home too. It was great.
Yeah, it was rented.
Peter Jackson directed it. You know.
Yeah,
Was it Peter Jackson? That
I didn't even remember that.
That was his second movie, I believe.
yeah.
So underrated, bro. I remember I was still living at home with my mom's when that movie came out. I
Shit is
watched it
fire,
on
man.
HBO. Was like, oh, this shit was fire.
Yeah, it was-
So
it was
anyway,
good.
let me do the timestamps. 56:25. All right, guys. So like we said last week, there was a lot of bad news out there for the gaming industry. But right now we're gonna specifically talk about PlayStation.
Bro, that's fire.
Yeah, dope shit, bro. We're gonna talk about PlayStation. Jason Schreier reported last week, as part of today's mass layoff, Sony has canceled a Twisted Metal live service game that was in development at UK-based studio Fire Sprite. Bloomberg has learned Fire Sprite would also lay off an unspecified number of people. Now, don't forget they laid off 900 people. They have some layoffs, bro, and it's unfortunate because I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong part. They laid off people at Gorilla, Insomniac. Now, Insomniac, bro, if it wasn't for Insomniac, PlayStation would literally have no first-party games this generation. And I heard Iron Lords talk about this. We see stories about studios getting let go of games being canceled if the games are not successful or they're taking too long to develop or they're losing money. But Insomniac, I think that game was successful, right? I mean, 10 million.
10 million. I don't know that, man. What's
Successful-ish. Successful-ish. Because I think in my opinion, if Spider-Man didn't have to do any of these royalty checks to Disney and none of that, then I don't think Sony would have been worried about Insomniac, and Insomniac would have been, everybody would have kept their jobs in Insomniac and be business as usual. But because you got to cut these royalty checks, because you have these percentages you have to pay every year to Disney, and I think that's why they're cutting heads, in my opinion.
So Insomniac tweeted, like several other teams across SIE and PlayStation Studios, Insomniac Games was impacted by yesterday's layoffs. There are no sufficient words to express our feelings about it. This is a solemn and unprecedented moment for our studio. We are focusing our energy on helping everyone affected through this challenging time. For those who are hiring, they are great people seeking new roles who have made important contributions to Insomniac's history. We're extremely grateful for them, and they will be missed. So, yeah, Joy. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it's like,
but here's the thing. Somebody in the chat actually said it. Meet the Cheater actually said it. Probably the people. They probably fired the 3 people hired for Spider-Man multiplayer. I don't think there were 3 people, but maybe that's the whole team that got fired from Insomniac. Remember, they were doing a whole multiplayer with Spider-Man. So if that's canceled, why keep those people? So probably that's the team that got fired.
There's
also.
a lot of
but we don't know.
It's a difficult one because this is a worldwide, across the border was when it comes to all of the studios. So maybe they had to find a balance. Like instead of one taking a full hit, they kind of took a balance between like Naughty Dog, Insomniac Games, and other studios, and obviously closed down London studios.
London, right?
So obviously that was whatever that was doing. They're making VR games and sing type of games, been around for 20 years, wiped them off the scene. But they might have to keep it a bit balanced and got Insomniac Games from there, Naughty Dog some year, the other studios on top of that, and that's what they did probably. And it's a shame to see people lose their jobs and that. But like Insomniac Games has been dropping some dope ass games in the last 3 years for PlayStation.
Bro,
They have been carrying PlayStation when it comes to terms of first party games for sure. So it was surprising to see, and I think for Insomniac Games, that what tweet you just put up there, that message, I think that's like kind of the first time that something's happened to them like that on that level.
Yeah.
Even though they've been so successful, like the games have been going past 10 million sales. I think it's just across the board. That's all it was. So it's a shame to see what happens in that. But listen, like we said, nobody's untouchable. Regardless how good your game sells or how good you're selling consoles, whatever you want to call it, no motherfucker is untouchable. When the time comes, when it comes to money, saving money, what's gonna happen? Everybody's gonna take a hit, regardless if you're the number one studio that's delivering every year. Regardless what happens, you're taking a hit because we need to save money. That's the bottom line.
Yep, and let me read this right quick because it's not just like you mentioned, Sean. They closed down London studios, but Herman Holtz He said, at the same time, our industry has experienced continuing and fundamental change, which affects how we all create and play games. Delivering the immersive narrative-driven stories that PlayStation Studios is known for at the quality bar that we aspire to requires a re-evaluation of how we operate. Delivering and sustaining social online experiences, allowing PlayStation gamers to explore our worlds in different ways, as well as launching games on additional devices such as PC and mobile, requires a different approach and different resources. Now, I know, like you said, we've been talking about this for a week, but if you just like what I just read, put it simple, they have to reevaluate how they make games because the single player story-driven narrative alone is not working anymore. It's a different time. It's just not working anymore. And the gaming industry is not just affecting Sony, it's affecting everybody. Now, I saw some people say, well, Xbox, they canceled a game and they laid that studio off. And I said, yeah, but I mean, Blizzard is still there, right? You know, that game, they laid off some people. Obviously, that game was canceled, but Blizzard is still there. I know Blizzard is way more people than London Studio, but London Studio is something they had to do. And we also read that they were about to cut Media Molecule. Like they barely made the.
That's where I was going.
This scrape by,
yeah.
Honestly, how do they scrape by? Like for real?
I don't know, bro.
I was sorry. Go on, already. No, go for it.
That's where I was going. Media Molecule. I'm not coming for nobody's job, but if you see the success of the other developers they have, the popularity, the other Little Bit Player and Tearaway is not bringing in no bread. Let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. So how were they not hit as much as these big AAA studios? Long as they were just trying to get top paid developers out of there. I can't see why people like Media Molecule, who technically haven't had a hit the time they've been with Sony, a little bit Planet is not bringing in no money. So they haven't had a hit yet. How are they not hit? How are they not? And I'm pretty sure they got another studio that nobody cares about because I don't, but that haven't been hit. But so I just kind of want to see why they wasn't hit. I think it's more of who was let go than what studio was hit.
Yeah, like really, you make a good point there. When it comes to like London studio, you look at the games they were making, the move game, the sing games, them type of like, and plus like I think the VR game as well. So they were making them type of games, and I don't think like the type of games they've been making for a long time. I don't think they see anything the future for it. Anything that is looking a bit bleak when it comes to the future for them type of games. To be honest, you just look at the games, sing this, dance this, VR this, and look at the studio because they know what 20 years that making these type of games is probably not worth it. A Media Molecule, this one made it scrape by. Maybe in the next 6 months, if they don't change things up, they might be axed as well.
So are you saying that the PSVR 2 shouldn't have been made at all? It was a flop. Nobody
100%. 100%. I believe everybody knew that thing was going to be a flop. One, the price tag. Two, VR is still a growing platform. It's really not there yet. And for PlayStation, you needed a PS5, and then you had to buy the VR. Plus, they didn't have any software. And London Studios was one of the teams that made VR games. And listen, I always tell you guys on my PSVR 1, the dog shit sitting over there, Dusty, excuse me, Blood and Truth was a dope ass game because it reminded me of The Getaway.
I think they made
Who
that
made
game
that? London Studios made that game. So they canceled their projects. They got rid of the studio. So it's unfortunate what's happening, but it's just something that's happening right now. And people try to compare what Xbox is doing to PlayStation, and I just think it's everybody right now. Will there be more layoffs in the future at PlayStation? I believe so. Will there be more at Xbox? I believe so. In other places in the gaming industry, 100%. But it's still funny to me how these guys are still arrogant. Like the PlayStation fanboys are still arrogant. And, it's just crazy. So we have to pay attention. Listen, Insomniac, Gorilla, Firesprite. And Firesprite got a whole nother thing of problems going on over there.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying, bro, that things are changing in PlayStation, but I think more people talked about the layoffs than what Herman Holt said. I just read what he said. They have to reevaluate how they do games.
I'm not surprised. Look at the budgets.
Look at the budgets. They had to reevaluate, Sean.
And when you look at them, if you want to make them type of games and stick to the same length, the same 25 to 35 hours, the prices are going up. It's going to increase. It's not going to decrease.
Nope. It's
if you keep it the same format, it's going to increase no matter what, because inflation, whatever you want to call it, it's going to happen. So what do you have to do? What Herman was talking about there, Sony, Hiroki as well, we got to change things up. Either cut the budgets down to a certain X amount, reduce the scale and scope of a game. When it comes to the mocap, if the mocap's done and it's good enough, leave it. Don't take the piss out Neil Druckmann. Nah, I don't like the lighting yet. Let's do that shit again now. Waste $1 million or some shit. Nah, forget that shit. I think that's what's gonna happen. Don't be. Who said that? Irresponsible.
Yeah, it was a guy named Jay Wood. I like his YouTube channel, and he said Spider-Man's 2 budget was irresponsible for it to be 300. And he pointed out Spider-Man 2018 budget was 100 million.
Yeah.
So what?
Like Excuse me.
That's what
that was
Jay
it?
Wood said. That's what Jay Wood said.
Max, 120.
There's no. Okay, first of all, I agree with that statement. Like, that was totally irresponsible, that budget. Second, where did those 200 million went? I don't see a big difference between
Disney.
Yeah, you got
Disney.
more reflection. Well, you could be right. Maybe they saw the success of the first one and they wanted more money, but 200 million extra? That's
crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy, bro, because I mean, I just don't know. I don't understand, but I just think that not enough people are talking about them saying they have to reevaluate how they do games. Like you said, Sean, they might still do high quality games like, excuse me, like God of War, but instead of 25 hours, it might be 12 hours. And I think most people would be okay with that, but the price is still going to be $70 to $80. Now, when you think about something like Hellblade 2, I really feel we are going to see more AAA games go that path. Shorter experiences, still high quality AAA games, but it might be like 7-8 hours. I really do see that's what's happening. And you have to give Xbox credit. I have to give them credit because the diversity of their games. When you look at PlayStation, Sean, Joy, Ray, we say this all the time. PlayStation, last generation, conditioned their fan base to like a certain style of game when it came to their first party.
If it wasn't third person,
PS3,
it wasn't cinematic. And then
100%. But the PS3 generation, they had some multiplayer stuff. They had some first person games. They had Killzone. They had like, what was the one Insomniac made with the
Resistance?
They had different types of games, but for whatever reason, the PS4 generation, they stuck with single player, third person, story driven games. Those games can be good. They really can be. And I like some of them. But damn it, they're not sustainable anymore, especially when the budgets are going up to 300 million. So they had to reevaluate how they do things. And we're about to talk about EA right quick. They're saying something very similar. We're going to do licensed games anymore. But let me get these super chats before we continue. Sightman 99 with the 2. The last good PlayStation was the PS2. PS2 was fire, bro.
Yeah.
PS2 was fire. You will not hear me cap about that. I thought the I thought the PS4 was decent. PS3, I didn't like the PS3 personally.
I was a Dreamcast, GameCube guy. Fuck PlayStation.
One Punch Jedi with the 5 PlayStation showcase going to be in the Walmart parking lot. By the way, F Tim Dog, the Ponies, and Peter Ovio and Bias Media for a console with no games. Damn, One Punch Jedi going hard, man.
Hey yo.
Yeah. Time Maker Man with the 2. The most underrated game so far is Sean the Purge. Now, why would he say that, Sean?
I have no idea, bro.
The homie C Money.
What up, player?
With the 5, he said, "What up, fam? These ponies are the kings of self-soothing. These fools see the building they sleep in on fire, and they just sit in it and say everything is fine." Absolutely, bro. I think they still think it's the PS4 generation, C Money. They think everything is fine. Instead of paying attention to what's going on, they're talking about, Xbox putting their games on. Like I said the other day, Xbox putting 4 games on their platform. They're still celebrating that, and they're still saying all of the games are going. And I'm just like, yo, man, Sean, what I always say, we can only go by what Phil said.
Phil
games. Said, don't think all games are coming because they're not. That's what we can go by. But these guys are still celebrating what Xbox is doing instead of paying attention to what's going on with PlayStation, man. So shout out to you, C Money. Reigns E4 with the fire. Why does the panel look like the Palworld characters? If you guys were a Palworld character, what would be your talent? Man, I don't know Palworld characters. What they do?
I played 12 minutes of that game. I'm like, nah, this is not.
I'm like Bulbasaur. I know that's Pikachu.
That's Pokemon. Bro.
I know that's Pokemon, but I'm like Bulbasaur, you piece of shit.
That's the first Pokemon. That's number 1.
Is it?
I'm not
Bulbasaur number 1.
Literally, that's number 1. That's the first Pokemon on the list. Bulbasaur.
Shit. Hey, I'm not giving no the POS any ammo against me. I ain't saying nothing.
hey, Ray. So before we move on, bro. So what you think about this PlayStation news, man?
The which one? Cause we
like the whole thing, like the layoffs, the game cancellations, them needing to reevaluate how they do games.
Well, first of all, the cinematic 25-hour games is gonna be cut down to probably like 8 to 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep like they've been saying that since last generation that the budgets are getting way out of hand.
Yeah, they have.
So
yep.
The budget's getting out of hand, and it take longer to make games. It was a time we were getting like how many Grand Theft Autos in one cycle? We were getting like 3 or 4 of them.
But the PS2 generation, we got like was it 3, 4
at least?
I think it's 4, man.
They were making other games besides Rockstar were making other games at that time. Besides, they were making Midnight Club and all type and Bully and stuff like that. We don't get that now. So the games are costing too much. So you're looking at the budget, and they're not selling. They're not making really no money back. They barely breaking even on some of these games. So Hitoki, I don't get me say his name. I already get in trouble. So he's looking at it. He was like, okay, some got to shake. So you got like we just talked about Media Molecule. They probably next on that chopping block. Fire Spray. Mm-hmm. We looking at you. Y'all got some stuff going on around there. Y'all might be right up on. Y'all just got acquired.
You on the radar.
Then you, don't think it's just teams that make games. Some of that R&D team, some of that with hardware team, like the one who made the Portal, who that was dead on arrival. They could be gone too. Like, hey, who said, hey, I want you to stay in your house and play the PS5? Like you gotta be on the same network. Nobody asked for that. Now they might ask for like a PSP or a PS Vita, but they didn't ask for what they got. So they might be next on the chop. That's why I don't think the PS5 Pro will be coming this year. I think it's gonna be. I think it's like a next year thing. That's why I don't think they're gonna have a showcase. I think it's like a next year thing. But that's how I feel.
It would be interesting to like if they did push it back a bit, but the reports are looking strong at the moment. But who knows? Like it could be a couple of delays. It could be coming in March. Really, like it just could be a couple of months delay. Like wait till a first party major IP comes. They might just do that.
Exactly.
If there's nothing coming till March, April next year from first party for a major IP, they might let's delay about 4 or 5 months and let's launch it with the first party IP. That might be their plan, but we'll see how it plays out because they love selling hardware.
My thing is, how irresponsible would it be they'll be like the 4th piece of hardware they had in like a year's time?
I agree, but that's some Sega shit, like the Sega Genesis.
But they don't care though. The earbuds, earphones, Portal,
Toki cares. He cares.
VR, bro, they don't give a shit.
Hiroki Toki care.
He cared. That's why he probably was mad when he was the way he was talking to everybody. The way he was talking to everybody, like I care about this money. Y'all might not. So I don't. That's why I'm kind of even skeptical. I know people putting it out and strong leakers are putting it out. I'm just saying it's just 4 flops in a row. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's not gonna sell like you think it's gonna sell, or people think it's gonna sell.
Nah, I think last generation made a lot more sense. This generation, nah. Just my opinion. So, all right, guys. With that being said, go ahead and move on. Anybody got anything else before we move on?
Nah, man.
That'll be good, bro.
Sony's
yeah.
We can't change what's happening, so it is what it is. Let's see what happens in the future.
They said Phone Stars bundle. That's crazy.
Yo, You saw that game only has like 75 people like active, some shit like that.
For real,
on
bro.
Steam.
That's
Do
crazy.
you remember opponents was putting that on their list? Assholes.
Jay Bard need to start blocking people.
Right, he needs to
people,
block
yeah.
a bunch of people. Right. So
Yo, they totally forgot about that game.
yeah, bro, that
They're
shit
not
died
playing it.
immediately.
They were
that shit died.
they were never
first
gonna
in
play
the-
that game.
the
Trust me,
bleeding
that
edge. Yeah.
the Helldivers just kind of saved them a bit.
Yeah, the Helldivers. Yeah, that shit's successful. All right, y'all. Let's move on right quick because you know what, Joey?
What's up?
It's about that time again, my brother.
What time is it, bro?
Oh, I'm about to show you right damn now. Games, we got to do some games so we can try to make sure Joey don't go a three-peat. So Alone in the Dark comes out on the 20th. And what are you guys thinking? Alone in the Dark and guess the Metacritic. What y'all thinking?
Where is the guess?
I say this it's a reboot or is it just the?
I think it's just a reboot. Yeah, I think it's a reboot.
Yeah, it's a reboot.
72.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm going to say 70.
Sean,
I'll go for 73, bro.
73.
Y'all some assholes.
75.
75. Okay, Alone in the Dark. Dirt says 70. Sean says 73. Joey says 75. And the homie Ray Ray says 72. We got another one. Dragon Dogma 2. What y'all thinking?
I'll go for 94.
Jesus Christ, Sean.
I'll say 86.
88.
I think this game is gonna have a lot of bugs. It's gonna get hit. 82.
82. Okay, Dragon's Dogma 2. Dirt 86. Sean 94. Joey 82 and Ray 88. Thank you guys. Real quick topic. We done with that one. Thank you. Oh damn. Thank you guys. So, but you know what though? Hey Sean, you know what time it is?
What time is it, Playboy?
I think you know. Piece of shit of the week. It is time for good old POS of the week. And we obviously have a few. We have a few this year. Now, first things first, this piece of shit, Unleashed. These guys cannot keep Xbox out of their damn mouths, bro. Like, for real. They can't keep it out of their mouths. They're having a successful game with Helldivers 2, but no, they got to bring up Xbox. Unleashed says, sorry, Xbox, but everyone knows it's the truth. He says, Helldivers 2 is greater than Halo.
Come on.
Now,
Jesus Christ.
the person that responded to him is, I believe he's the CEO of the team that made Helldivers. I can't think of the
That's right.
studio
He's
name.
one of the main guys from.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys. Like, I don't know what's the name of the studio, guys. I forgot. But anyway, he says, why compare? Just let gamers love and enjoy both, either or neither. We need more compassion and union in the world and less rivalry. Listen, bro. Ponies, they just enjoy Helldivers. You guys have a successful multiplayer game finally. Just enjoy the success of the game. Play the game. Helldivers is greater than Halo. Oh, I can't stand this guy.
I'll say this. Helldivers looks like a fun game. It's successful. I like that people are enjoying it. I have nothing against it. All kudos to them. Now, console warring. you're not even close to what Halo did 20 years ago.
Mm.
Like Halo was a pop culture phenomenon.
And Joey, that's where you had to actually go to the store and buy the game.
Exactly.
Physically go to the
So
store.
if your most successful Helldivers hasn't done what Halo did 20 years ago,
You know what it is, Joey?
Nah.
Is as soon as you get like some sort of successful, like from a multiplayer game, and it's done good numbers on the PC side, not the
it is a
PlayStation
good
side.
game. I'm not gonna take that away from them. I'm not.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the
that Boom-
PC side, it's done. It booms in the
Boom
chat
Stick.
early on. They did a good job on the PC side. They done a good job. PlayStation, not many people are playing it. What 40,000-50,000 max at a time. So they know the numbers are good right now. So what they're gonna do? Compare it to another first
The biggest,
game.
the grandfather, the
biggest
king.
Yeah,
The king. That's exactly
that's what they'll always do. No matter what happens, they'll always do that. Shit.
You're lucky that the king is a little bit old, that he's not, out there fighting wars and shit.
They should have compared it to Metal Gear Solid, because if y'all seen that video,
Have you seen that clip?
Yo,
yeah,
I was
bro.
like, yo, that's straight up copy, bro.
Bruh.
I didn't even see it. No, I didn't even see it.
Like
like-
all the jumping and moves, everything is the exact same.
All the
Metal Gear
gameplay
Solid.
movement of the characters
Oh,
is
for real.
exactly what Snake does.
Damn, man, that
Snake
game
is,
took 8 years to develop. I didn't even realize that, bro. It's
That's
crazy.
true.
Oh, let's go to the next one. Now we all know this. A couple days ago, Gamerant, they did an article, says PlayStation owners have, is the word laminated or laminate? Because somebody was saying some stuff in the chat when I was reading it. Sony's
I'm sorry?
decision not to release any major first-party
Lamented.
games until 2025, but this could actually be a good thing. I'm tired of this
God,
shit.
here we go. Here we
Ow.
go again.
They're
being
saying-
married and not getting coochie is a good thing. Like, get the
No,
fuck
it's
out of here
not.
with
What?
that shit, man.
Listen, I read the article,
That's,
right?
that's the same thing.
What
Being married
they
for a year,
said-
you're not getting anything. Come
This
on,
what
man,
they
get the fuck outta
said.
here.
This is what they said, guys. They said a year without any first party releases is a good thing, because that gives the developers more time to utilize the PlayStation 5 hardware, to get more out of the PlayStation 5 hardware. That's what they're saying. That's how they're justifying this damn title. They're talking about getting another year of being familiar with the PS5 hardware and getting more out of it.
God.
That's what they're saying, man.
Remember
don't
when
make
Xbox
it-
was dry in 2022? Was that a good
It-
thing?
Mm-mm.
They didn't say that when Xbox was dry, right? They ain't say when Xbox was dry. They ain't say it's a good thing that lets the developers get more familiar with the X and S. They didn't say that shit. They made fun of them. Like, this is unacceptable. Come on, bro. I can't stand these guys.
But isn't like they talking about PS5 Pro next year? So wouldn't that make
Right. Then they got
Would that-
another console to get familiar with, right?
Watch the little cut for that as well. Say, oh yeah, the PlayStation 5 Pro is genius is coming out this year, so you give them more time. When the first party games come next year, it'll be ready for the PlayStation 5 Pro. They'll have more
Amazing.
time with it.
And of course, I did a video about this topic, but don't forget they said this back in 2015 when
Yeah,
PlayStation had no
9 years
first party
later.
game.
Repeat.
Yep. That's genius. They say that's genius. Come
I
on.
wonder if it's the same author that.
No.
wrote that
It's
shit.
it's
We
actually
checked it.
a different website, but
Still same mentality though. That which is like, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Last one I have, then we go ahead and move on. I saw this on TTMS the other day.
Well, what did I put up? What did I do? What did I
I
do?
saw this on TTMS the other day, and anyone impacted by the layoffs in the gaming
Oh,
industry,
this-
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
my
with that shit.
DMs
No.
are open. I might be able to help. Listen, y'all. We can't judge. He might know some people. You know,
You don't know a goddamn person.
Oh,
he
God
might know
damn.
some people. Ray.
His own mama don't want to know him. So how you? Nobody.
Come on, Ray. We crossed the damn line right there, Ray.
He crossed the line.
So listen, I just felt, look, man. If he can genuinely help some people, cool.
Then fine.
If not,
Okay.
bro, come on, man.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yo, but you only got, well, I don't know about today, but 29 likes, 11. Wait, that is today. 29 likes, 11
look
retweets.
at,
and, come on, man,
Eastwood's
stop it.
response. Look at the reply, bro. That shit's hilarious, bro.
Gonna send them application for Playground Games Fable team.
Oh man, I'll say this.
Would-
Yeah, hey, so the chat was kind of roasting him, bro, but you know, look.
Yeah,
Get the
let's just
fuck outta
we
here.
gotta give him something for that. 1 second. I got something for him there. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey man, we ain't used that in a while.
Achievement
All right.
unlocked, baby. That's a hard achievement
So-
unlocked.
So look, man. At the end of the day, those three people, we have Gamerant, Unleashed, and Brap. All three of yous are pieces of shit of the week. Piece of shit of the week. Man, that's funny.
Is that Paris in the chat?
Here's
What
Perry.
up, Paris?
Is that Paris in the chat? What's up,
Mod
Paris?
him up there. Mod him up.
Yeah, make sure I
Where
mod
is
him up.
He said the homie made a whole entire podcast about him. He said Brap is the best.
Oh shit! Oh, come on, Paris.
Let me mod him up.
That's crazy because if you're working in the industry, you're not gonna look at Brap's tweet. You actually you're gonna talk to friends.
I was saying that same thing about the Unleashed tweet. I just didn't say it. I'm like, hold on.
It's like
How did that studio find Unleashed out of all people to find? And he said, hey, let's be more compassionate.
Yeah, let me mod him up.
Yeah, mod them. No, it's
Yeah,
him then.
I gotta do it on my
It's
phone.
the real one. Yeah.
So we know it's a real one.
But look, but if he actually
Can
has
I do
some,
it?
if he actually has context,
I
and
get
then good for him, then for doing something good.
No, I
But
can't do it anymore.
Yeah. All right,
I
y'all.
don't know.
Before we get to the end of the show, we got to talk about this Toys for Bob stuff right quick.
Let's go.
Because a lot of people didn't understand what was going on, including myself.
and that's including me too.
Caponomics. Let me get these two super chats first. One Punch Jedi with the 5. So Xbox is having third-party games. Chose to bring third-party games to Xbox, but they're also going third-party by Pony Logic. Make that make sense. I mean, they putting a few games.
I'll
over
say
there,
this: Xbox has turned into a confusing company, so I don't know where they're going at the end.
George DMs 93 to 5. Dirt look like Martin Luther King Sr. mixed with Donnell Rawlings and Ray.
Oh my god!
And Ray got short, deep pockets and got short after being jumped for 3 weeks straight. Come on, man.
Oh
Why you
my
talking
God.
about
Damn.
I lost
Damn.
height. I got jumped. I lost height. That's
Damn.
fucked up.
It's
You're like
unbelievable.
Mario. You get short. What the hell?
Exactly. I would never fight nobody if I lose height every time I got jumped. That's some bullshit.
So
Really,
let's
it's
go
like,
ahead and talk
Mario
about-
when he does that. When
Yeah,
loses
yeah, when he
mushroom
gets hit, he
power.
gets short. Again, he gets smaller. What the fuck?
that's crazy. All right, so let's talk about Toys for Bob.
Can I start there?
Let's go for
Because
it.
you
Go.
kind of had it. When I said my first tweet, like there was an L. That was like 3 minutes after the news. We didn't have it on.
I remember
We didn't
that
have the
shit, Joey.
entire information of that shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought it was like Toys were about like, fuck it, we'd rather be independent than working on the Xbox and all that shit. I'm like, dude, that's an L. But after a while, and then information started coming out, they actually asked for it and things like that. And then thinking about they could have been entirely closed, and this was the better path, and they might have a partnership with their next game with Microsoft. They might, because it's 100% confirmed. Then I pulled back my tweet. I just said it was an L. I didn't start screaming. I just said it was an L. That's all I said. And then I'm like, all right. We didn't have the entire information. A lot of people, we still don't know exactly how that ended up being. Like, we just want to be independent. But the latter is not closing, and that's better than not having Toys for Bob existing. I understand that they don't want to do Call of Duty anymore. That kind of sucks.
Mhm. Yeah.
And as we were approaching the acquisition of ABK, we were all hoping that maybe Toys for Bob could have been doing, Banjo-Kazooie, maybe Conquer, these games that Xbox was kind of actually missing. That was my hope. Well, I don't know if it's still going to happen, but at the end of the day, they're keeping their jobs, they're being independent, and they're masters of their own domain. So it is what it is, bro.
They're going independent. Yeah, Joey. A lot of people's mad at you. Like people's like
It's fine.
F Joey. They
F
put you
me.
in the same category with Tim Dog and
Hey,
Come on.
I ain't
Even though
gonna lie.
I retracted my tweet though, and I didn't
seen
say
it,
anything
though.
bad.
They
I
seen it,
didn't say anything to do this and now. That's all I said.
Shit.
bro. You
Jesus,
just don't
gonna
know.
Put me like,
I have to defend Joey every single time I start my show. I'm like,
Dude, I just do this and now, but
I don't even know why I'm
because I got
defending you sometimes. Like, I don't know what you did, but every time we start
I
the show,
just said, dude, the tweet is out there. And
Wait,
I,
Johnson,
no,
that's the
wait,
tweet I
Johnson said,
seen.
Joey, do me a favor.
shut the fuck up. Look, listen. If I would have been another kind of POS, I would have deleted that tweet and say anything. But I retweeted it, doing a screenshot of what I said. And we got more information now. Okay, I get it. It's fine.
No,
y'all
Joey,
treating
man,
me like
fine.
Tim Dog. You guys are treating me like Tim Dog. Y'all bugging for
No,
real.
see, but the thing is, so I want to say that the latter could be like you mentioned, Joey. They could have just let the studio go. But I heard because somebody actually hit me up in the DM when a story first broke, and he said, "Dirt, Toys for Bob wanted this." And I saw a lot of people going out there saying this is BS, this is the L, this is trash, Xbox is trash. I'm like, damn, well, hold on, man. So Jez Corden, actually, after the person DM me, excuse me, he actually came out and said Toys for Bob wanted this, though. Then you heard that they were tired of being a Call of Duty support studio. They want to be creative. And I said this last week on my Dark Man. I said, look, man, if they left on bad terms, why would they still be working with Microsoft? So obviously they didn't leave on bad terms. They want to be creative. They want to do the type of games they want to do. And listen, I don't understand. I don't know, obviously, how the conversation went with Microsoft. But instead of letting them go, Xbox said, you guys can have your independence and we'll still work with you guys. So how is that a bad thing? Because the alternative was them to be just let go.
Hold on. How do I even read what he put on the screen?
They killing you right now. They killing you right now, Joe.
How do you even
Joey only?
Joey only. Come on, man, stop it.
No, so that's funny.
Oh,
No,
man.
so like I said, man, they giving them their independence. Now, listen, we can admit if Xbox would have held them, Xbox is holding them against their will. They don't want to be a Call of Duty studio anymore. And didn't we hear people say when we first heard Xbox buy ABK? Didn't we hear people say, I hope Xbox lets some of these studios do what they want to do and stop putting the focus on Call of Duty? I remember plenty of people saying that.
We said that shit as well.
We said it ourselves. So like Kendra Starr said, there, why can't there be creative as an Xbox studio? That's a damn good question. But
that's my thing. But
let me take it. Let me take this for a second.
Okay.
Then, when the ABK deal was happening, we talked about the Ham Moon Studios, Toys for Bob, and other studios as well. We wanted them to. We were hearing certain things that they were going to do 2 years for Call of Duties. It looks like they pulled back on that for now. They got games coming out every year until 2027. Maybe like for Toys for Bob, me and Dirt completed a game. Crash 4 is a great game. We wanted that studio to do either a new Crash game or a new platforming game, no doubt, on the Xbox. I reckon what happened here, and I would have preferred them still to be with Xbox, but if Toys for Bob wanted this, and Toys for Bob was kind of concerned about, looking at the situation at ABK, because what happened with Bobby Kotick, the sexual things, and all that crazy shit, they might keep them as a support studio. Because Call of Duty, end of the day, Call of Duty, regardless what us guys think, Call of Duty is the money for is king. That's it. Besides the mobile side, I'm talking about console side. It's the king of the games when it comes to the console spaces and PC. That's where the money is, and that's why I believe like Toys for Bob. Even though they wanted this, I would have preferred them to be under Xbox and kind of make their own games.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody giving me shit for. Shut the.
I would have preferred. No. It's how
I'm
you
not.
do it.
Hold on.
That's what I've been saying.
Hold on.
Let
me finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
His feelings hurt. All right, sure, go.
Yeah. No, this is what we're talking about. The biggest thing what I just mentioned, Toys for Bob, they never liked the corporation culture when it came to the ABK stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what, Xbox, do you mind if it's like kind of go independent and we might do a partnership with you guys. We'll present a new IP. Do you want to make a new IP as well, guys? Remember, it's not an old IP, a brand new IP. So it looks like it was mainly with the ABK stuff, the culture of it. And you know, I'm not surprised after what was going on, some of the crazy shit we heard. They didn't like that. Obviously, they didn't like becoming a support studio. Maybe that's one of the biggest concerns. Like being a support studio, continue to be a support studio for Call of Duty. Because you know what happens if the game is getting, if the game is not going to hit the target release date. What do they do? Call in this team, call in that team, help us, and let's hit this release date. That's what's going to happen. Because why? Because that's the only game that makes money from that team. The biggest money, I'm saying, besides King.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I would have preferred them. But obviously, at the end of the day, they explained why they wanted to step away, wanted the independence. And do you know what? If Xbox had refused that, denied them lot to do that, what would have happened? They would have killed Xbox.
They would have killed Xbox, bro. They would have killed them. They would have absolutely killed them.
The way stuff been leaking lately, that would have leaked out. Like they forcing them to work on Call of Duty and everything.
Okay, so obviously this happened. I got mixed feelings about it. Like I really wanted them to be bigger and stronger with Microsoft. It's not happening. They're independent. That's fine. They're still having a project, or they're working on a project together. That's fine. The IPs, Xbox are keeping them, right? Because I still haven't heard any 100% confirmation. Who's keeping them? Who?
ABK own those, which of course means Xbox own them. Toys for Bob never did own.
You agree with Sean and Joey is wrong. I said that February 29th.
It's not how you said it. You said it like a shitbag. That's why.
I did. Go ahead and look at the tweet. I said it's even better than you.
It's the way you say it, Joey. You gotta come on. You gotta. It's the love you gotta do, innit? How you did it.
I did it with love. I'll get
the love.
The love.
It's the love, buddy love. Buddy love.
Come on. But anyway, so Xbox or ABK are the owners of
Xbox, because Xbox obviously own ABK
of Crash, Spyro. These. Okay,
that's Toys for Bob never owned those. It was just ABK owned them.
Okay. Then that's better, because at the end of the day, Xbox can still you know what? We want you to do these games. You're the studio. We're gonna give the project to you, and still going to Game Pass. I don't know if it's gonna be exclusive, but at least they're gonna be on Game Pass, and they still own the IPs. And everybody in the chat, you all could go and suck it, bro. For real. Y'all pieces of shit.
Joy, they're getting under your skin intentionally, Joy.
No, I know. But it's come on, man.
They owe you. But okay, one thing I gotta say about it is if they're going independent, quote unquote, because I still haven't seen nobody say, hey, how much did it cost for them to buy this stuff out? Because Microsoft ain't doing nothing for free. They're $1 trillion company, and it's a reason they didn't just buy $70 billion for it just to let one studio go. They gotta have some type of backing. They gotta pay for that this studio. They gotta pay to keep the lights on. So I think it is something they got going on with Microsoft. They want to make a new IP, and I know but they don't mean that's the only game they're gonna make. They can work on a Crash or a Spyro or something like that. So
I think they want to make a new IP though.
I think they do, because I mean these studios. I understand Call of Duty is the breadwinner, but I don't think they were hired to be a Call of Duty support studio, because like you said, Sean, they were making Crash Bandicoot games and they were pretty good at it. So because Call of Duty is that breadwinner, and because video game development is so difficult nowadays, they had to pull all of those studios to do what they really didn't want to do. And of course, people are going to do them, but so they wanted their creativity. They wanted whatever. Xbox gave them their independence, and they're still working with Xbox. And that's all we can say, bro.
Let's just be real. They got tired of doing first-person shooters. That's it.
There you go.
So, I can't play first-person shooters all day, every day for the rest of my life. I get bored of that shit. I'm imagining working on it. Oh, Reggie is.
Hey, Joey.
Yes, sir.
Fuck first-person shooters and fuck Toys for Bob.
Oh, come on.
Joey, I was on vacation. Actually, Joey, I was locked up. Joey, I was locked up. This nigga, I mean.
Whoa, you're white, Reggie.
This guy.
Yo, yeah, you see this shit?
Joey, I'm sorry,
this
Joey.
This motherfucker's racist.
Oh hell.
Oh, y'all. So Reggie was locked up, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, Reggie been locked up for some months, man. Damn. Joy, he was trying to tell you a story, Joy. He slipped up a little bit.
He gonna come out. He came out a new man.
He came out like he out of the closet racist right away. Boom.
Hey, Joey came out a new man.
Oh man.
Reggie came out Reggie gangster now, y'all. But he still
Probably got tattoos on his face.
He's a skinhead. He was in jail and he's a skinhead. Come on, man.
With the area brother nation, brother. Area
Oh my God. Abdel, member for 7 months. Dirt, bring back a day in the life of an Xbox guy vlogs. Those were fire. Ori CEO bashing Gamepass. I racial the F out of him. Then he got blocked. TTS. Listen, man, I might do that because I haven't done one since my channel was way smaller. I don't know, maybe I'll do it because I usually like doing those day in the life of an Xbox guy. So maybe I will one of these days. Simple Jack with the 5. Per the FTC case, Microsoft said ABK will largely be operating independently. So this is probably the best way to get more than COD out of Toys for Bob.
I agree.
Interesting.
Even though I agree, it doesn't mean, look, I can agree on something, still not like it.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
All right, y'all. It's that time. Shine, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out, bro, man.
All right, man. Hey, Shine, go do me a favor, bro.
What do you want me to do?
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Hey yo, I'm the new Sean now.
Oh man. But yeah, guys, great show, man. Shout out to Ray for dropping by. Joy as well. He's a POS for crying over Toys for
I
Bob,
did
man.
not cry. I put one sentence on Twitter.
You said it aggressively though. You said it aggressively.
Oh my God.
That's how you gotta say. You gotta say with love.
You're like,
Nah,
this
great
is
show,
an L
guys.
for Xbox.
Oh
Yeah,
my
great
God!
show, man,
Look,
guys.
next time I'll put Barry White music in the background instead of the thing. Like, in the
Come
video.
on, Joy's chapter.
Jesus Christ.
Does chapters.
My chapters.
I said Barry White. He's offensive now.
No. Copyright
I just
claim.
I'm not gonna put it here. I said
Oh,
it on
okay.
our Twitter.
Okay.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
okay. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Anyway,
y'all.
I'll see you this week, man. Wednesday, obviously, normally I will do a TTMS because the Xbox showcase is happening. I'll stream that shit instead.
Yeah, I'm off on Wednesday, bro. So
Yeah, so we'll
I
do
should
that
be
at
able
the
to
same
listen.
time, and then TTS hopefully this Friday as well, bro. 1 p.m. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hey, Gio, a day of life of me is mostly in traffic. So
Oh shit. All right,
I'll
Sean.
traffic is doing.
Be safe. Take care. I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
All right, bro. Talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's that time. All righty. It's time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. Now,
Rage.
putting a couple of links in the stream. You know, first come, first serve. I still should do it with members, though. I gotta figure out how to just send it to members only. As a perk, Joey. As a perk. So if anybody want to come in and rock out with us for the news. Oh shit. Come on now. You and Ray don't get started. I'm telling you right
He
now.
said Joey got anger in his heart when he said it.
Joey got anger in his heart.
What?
I'm gonna be on my best behavior, nerd. I'll be on my
All
best
right.
behavior.
All right, man. Can you start him? Got his mic up. There you go. What's up, man?
What's up with you?
Oh, yo, there you go. There you go. Thanks for stopping by. Anybody else want to stop by? Yeah, yo, Justin March. Yeah, I said should make it a member chat only. Yeah. I should do that.
Reforged Dirt.
Bro, Joey, do you understand memberships have perks? Damn it, Joey. All right, guys. It's time for the news. According to Jeff Grubb, Respawn's new game is set. Oh, maybe we've got to talk about the EA shit. Damn.
He actually said it's not gonna be.
Yeah, he said it is not. It is not. Oh no, it's set in the Titanfall universe, but it's not Titanfall 3. What y'all thinking? Apex Legends 2 or some shit?
It's some bullshit. That's what
Nobody
it is.
gives a fuck. But not
Good point.
Titanfall 3.
Well, I totally forgot to mention EA also had layoffs, guys. They had they laid off 670 people. EA said they're tired of doing license shit So when Joey was talking about how Disney was breaking Sony off, EA was probably like, you know what? We're tired of doing license shit. We need to worry about stuff that we own. So
That's
yeah,
way too
EA
expensive. How many licenses they have? They're like most of them.
But they're not stopping sports licensing. They
hell no.
No. You ain't stopping
We talking
that.
about Star Wars and shit like that.
They got Star Wars. They got Iron
Wars.
Man. They got Black Panther. They got Captain America. Who else? They got like a whole bunch of shit. Spider-Man is costing how much? Imagine EA. Nah, man.
Disney. Their license fees must be ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
because they got EA saying, "Man, I ain't doing that shit no more." Hey, Dirt Jr.
He got a shirt on?
That's my little brother. That's my younger brother, man. So EA said, "Yo, we ain't doing that shit." So, hey, y'all got Jonas the dad. Let me get this right quick with the two toys for Bob. Are they deals, vibes, or plugs, or what? Huh?
Oh God! Pause. I know what you're going.
Oh shit! Come on, man. I don't know what I mean, but it don't sound right.
It don't.
So Skull and Bones. The game came out. Was it February 12th or some shit?
Something like that.
The shit is already down to $44.99 at Best Buy. Man, didn't they say this shit was a quadruple A?
I'm loving the game. I don't care what nobody say. I'm about to play it right after the show.
You know, Ray could be right that maybe the game was, but I think the way it's marketed is terrible. I think they should have done the Black Flag remaster and attached that Skull and Bones multiplayer to it, and I think would have a better.
They could have just called it They literally should have just called it Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Bolts or some
Skull
bullshit.
and Bones.
Black Flag Bolts.
Something like that. Should have called it something.
Yeah, they should have been attached to Black Flag. That's their mistake.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed name. It should have been attached to it.
Yeah. I think it just took too long to come out, man. People don't care no more.
Yeah, bro. It was like what?
17?
Almost, yeah. It's a long time. Like 2014, 13, no, 15. So,
yeah, man. So
make it a free to play and see what happens. Maybe that will save it. I don't know.
Yeah. So apparently Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in the UK box sales was 30% less than the previous games. Now, look, I'm not going to run with it yet because, digital is more of a thing nowadays.
And I was about to say that, digital is.
So I'm not going to run with it. I don't want my bots to run with it because they're going to drop the digital stats later this week. So, it probably sold well. Now, if it didn't sell well with the digital too, we talking shit. But this is just the UK. But remember, Ponies used the UK for years, remember?
Hey, I was about to say that, Dirt. Why are we giving them a pass now?
No, we ain't giving them a pass. I just want to wait for the digital shit come out.
Yeah, because if they don't ever wait for it to come out.
That's true. They use it around with the box sales.
Exactly. So why do we need to give them a pass for us not to kick that back in?
Hey, you know what, Brady? You're right, because at the end of the day, we gonna tell the Ponies this.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Exactly.
So I mentioned this earlier, but Media Molecule was close to being shuttered as part of PlayStation layoffs. Joey is still trying to figure out why they wasn't part of the PlayStation layoffs. We don't know.
I mean, it's not that I'm wishing it. It's like if anybody should get the axe, it's like
I'm just saying they can go.
I'm like, how? I mean, how the fuckers they ain't doing shit? Got their jobs, and the people who actually made Spider-Man 2 got hacked. Like,
bro, that's crazy. The people made Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, game got too bloated, maybe. Like a Media Molecule, they make that Sackboy game, right?
Yeah,
that game don't cost that much. It's cheap.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. Gravity Rush 2 Remastered is coming out.
Why is this a topic? Why is
Rizzo gun coming out?
You give a shit, Joey.
I don't even give a shit. If you put it in the you give a shit. Fuck
no,
that.
we
don't know what that game is.
Another remaster, bro. Remember, that's the one with the bitch flying in the air.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a remaster too. Joey,
double A games, all for PS5. No first party AAA games at all.
Oh man,
sad.
It's crazy, man. More remasters, bro. More
It's the
remasters.
Rebeach box, and then they're gonna have the Rebeach box too.
Ooh, man, your mic is like real high pitched or something. I don't know what that's about. It's all good. Might have to cut the volume down a little bit. But you said the re-bleach box. That's exactly what it is. The damn re-bleach box.
Maybe Gravity Rush is a good game, but seriously, again, like haven't we heard about Gravity Rush being remastered like 3 times already?
It was on
From
the
PSP, from the Vita, whatever, and then I don't know. It's like how many times? Like Jesus Christ.
So.
I can't afford to make no new games, man.
Can't no damn games right now. Hey, so I don't know if you guys saw the SpongeBob Xbox Series X.
I'll say
Best
this,
Buy
though.
send me an email, bro.
I'll say this though. I know we're the hardcore. We're not gonna buy no fucking SpongeBob looking at us in the corner on the screen of our TVs doing like but that's how he fucking laughs.
Hey Patrick.
But it's crazy how many hardcore SpongeBob's people exist and collect shit like that.
It's a lot of them.
And Xbox people who collect hardcore, that's a collector's edition. That's like a limited edition console. They're gonna sell that shit. So you can laugh all you want,
man.
But that shit is gonna be bought.
That shit $700.
My buy card won't let me say nothing about that.
It doesn't matter if it's $700.
SpongeBob can kiss my entire ass for $700.
I think it's cool though. More choice is good.
But it comes with the game though.
What game? That Nickelodeon game?
Yeah, it comes with that game.
And a controller.
It ain't like they're gonna make a whole bunch of them. They make a couple, collector's copies, and then the collectors buy them, and they happy. I'm cool with it. If they cool.
And you can tell Xbox is not gonna lose money on that. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna sell this at $700, and we're making money out of it.
Hey, Best Buy send me an email about it, bro.
I'm gonna sell that SpongeBob Xbox before I sell those PS5s.
That's true.
Man, PlayStation just garbage. It's just that simple, bro.
Hoodie, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Thanks for stopping by. Listen,
I had to come TTS, man.
Okay, that's
relieve
cool,
my stress today. PlayStation niggas be thinking they know everything and shit with their rumors and all that.
There you go.
What rumors now? What? Oh my god.
Oh man, you already know, man. We had to watch a whole podcast because of this shit.
Zero S. I cannot say the rest of that.
Remember, we going third party, man. Remember that. Stupid, man.
PlayStation 5 is basically refresh, remake, remaster. That's what's going on right now. I think they're trying to buy time, bro. And so they're remastering a lot of stuff. Until Dawn, they're remastered.
That remaster is some bullshit. All of them.
Yep.
They might
them games that make enough money.
Games. And no wonder they got fucking layoffs because they making games like Baby Steps. What the fuck? Come on, man. Come on.
Oh man.
Y'all
So hey, I don't know if y'all heard the GTA 6 file size. It's a rumor right now.
No, that's fake. That was fake.
Apparently it was fake. It was fake.
Oh, thank God.
Because they said 200 gigs. Like, damn.
But at the same time, I would not be
surprised. It's
Oh,
probably hold on. Ain't probably one like 100 something.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Have you seen Call of Duty? You know how heavy fucking Call of Duty is? Like 100 and something.
2K is like 170.
Yeah,
I can see it be 200.
Like,
I can see it easily being.
I actually see it, but they say it's fake. But at the same time, it's like
what is it gonna be? Okay, it ain't gonna be 200. It's gonna be 190. Come on, bro. That shit gonna be.
It's gonna be an entire new SSD expansion. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
At this point.
Hey, so Nintendo Switch 2 performance in dock mode is expected to be about the same as the PS4 Pro.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
I don't believe that, not for a second.
I don't believe it either.
If that's true though, that's gonna be pretty good, man.
If that's true, that's
if it's true, good, that's pretty good. But I don't.
But how much is that gonna be? Well, it'll probably be. You still think it'll be like 300?
No,
I think it'd be 400.
Yeah, I think it'd be 400.
Where's that rumor coming from though?
I don't know. I just copy and pasted, Joy. I don't know.
You're some regular dude. Talk shit on Twitter, and you're like, "This is dude."
No, I think it was like one of those official websites or publications. Yeah.
So yeah, they get Xbox One type graphics be good enough.
Yeah, right. That's an upgrade for the
Switch. Yeah, that's an upgrade for sure.
Yeah. Hey, so Xbox is doing a lot of hiring, y'all. ZeniMax, Bethesda's hiring, Machine Games, Playground, the Coalition. they're all hiring. So that's good to see some people hiring.
No, don't listen to that. Go to Brap tweet. He will help you out. Fuck that.
Oh shit!
Thanks for putting me on.
Good job.
Hey, so Special Nick said Ghost of Tsushima PC port is coming soon. He said sometime around tomorrow. Actually, he said, since
Tomorrow.
like to give him credit, he seems to have some type of PlayStation sources because he did call that state of play last month. He called it and on the exact day. So
It ain't crazy that a guy that is in a website and a podcast called Xbox Era has more information about PlayStation than the entire PlayStation community. That is crazy.
That's wild.
I mean, Ryan show up to a studio and then take his $10 billion out in stocks. What can you do?
Yeah. So
give it the information to Xbox anyway.
Yeah, right. Hey, but so like we was just talking about GTA 6, and apparently they making all of their employees come back to the office. They pissed off, of course. But they're about to start crunching, bro. They're about to start crunching to get this game ready for 2025.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
That's
they
exactly
pissed.
what's happening.
I'll be pissed too, man. Because listen, I never got a chance to work from home, but because I'm a field worker. But my wife, bro, they made her come back to the office. She was mad. She was like working from home for 2 years.
Man, me too.
I was mad. I'm still mad. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, bro. It's so much.
Well, I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this. Sometimes it gets bored at home, like for real. And you're like, you kind of want to mess around in the office sometimes. But
I was on Xbox most of the time. Like I was on Xbox when I was working from home. No bullshit.
You got to think about
a bunch of layoffs. Instead of working, he was playing video games.
I was doing both. It's called multitasking. It was multitasking. I'm the highest level engineer on my team, so I can do both.
Hey y'all, so there was an article saying a year after its release, the future of PlayStation VR looks bleak. As the lack of first-party exclusives from Sony make it hard for the headset to thrive.
Man,
It's
you might as
over,
well
bro.
just get a MetaQuest. Just get a MetaQuest.
Might as
guy.
well, bro. It's
Get a
over,
MetaQuest,
man.
yeah.
It's over for that shit, bro.
I'm actually getting a MetaCraft this around,
You
I'm
got
getting
one of those
just to
Christmas.
test it out.
Practically lives on the thing.
Yeah, so PlayStation VR 2 is dead.
Because PlayStation is just trash, bro. I'm sorry. It's just,
We're gonna talk about the
you know
portal.
what? Sorry, not sorry.
We're gonna talk about the portal.
The portal.
Oh my
and
god!
then
Are
so
they
like they only
reselling that
made
shit?
they only made 2,000 portals for the whole world.
Boy.
All them bitches sold out. I guess so.
Are they even getting restocked or anything? Because the first initial, everybody on Twitter is like, I got one. That only lasted 2 weeks. I don't.
Yeah,
see
I was
nobody
watching a
talking
video
that
about the
Do
portal.
they need to get
And
their console
apparently-
skills up again?
You
shit.
say
I don't know.
what?
I see more people getting ROG allies more and more than anybody talking about the portal. To be honest.
Even PlayStation is surprised they made sales off the portal. According to a video I was watching, they didn't even know they was making. They didn't even know it was making big enough sales for the portal. Until somebody what was it? I think it was like a blog or a story on it. They were saying until they started looking into it, and now they like, oh, we didn't know these were selling. They don't even know they own stuff is selling. It's a shame.
That's funny shit.
How you don't keep up with your own stuff?
Yeah. So we mentioned with the EA layoffs, and of course they canceled a Respawn unannounced Star Wars first-person shooter. The rumor was it was The Mandalorian.
That one hurts. It's like you did it already with 1313, which looked amazing. Whoever doesn't know what 1313 is, go to YouTube and watch Star Wars.
That.
And you're gonna ask yourself, how the fuck do you cancel this game? And then you had the teaser a few years ago of a guy just walking in the desert. We don't know what that is. That was canceled. Now you're telling me a Mandalorian game, first-person shooter from Respawn, you're canceling that too? I'm like, oh my god, man.
If you listen to Jez Corden, he said that game was fire. He said that game was really good.
Yeah, man, because Respawn is really good.
At least they're not killing Jedi Survivor. That's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta finish that second one.
At least they're continuing that one, but everything's like,
are.
come on,
Yeah.
give it a chance, man.
It's like, bro, I'm telling you, even with a licensed IP like that, they're just skeptical. They're hesitating to do these huge AAA games. Even with known IP like Marvel. You know, like we've seen Marvel games that flop. We've seen the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy. We've seen DC games flop. You know, Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights. So it's like having a heavy license, a big license, doesn't mean guaranteed success. So these studios like, man,
so
EA like we don't want to do them no more.
But here's the question: if all these studios and all these companies are saying we can't afford to do this anymore, you think Disney would say, you know what? How about we lower the price so y'all could do some of these? Because if we don't get this out there, we don't get engagement with our stuff anymore.
Disney doesn't give a shit.
How about you just beat me to that? You beat me to that. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Disney's the problem with that. They ruin their own brand. Bad movies.
Disney over there, like, don't nobody give a fuck.
Bro, like Disney just took their stuff.
They making
their
money, bro.
Remember they had the shows on Netflix. Disney took them there. Yo, give us our shit back. We got our own platform. So I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. They've been thinking else. They talk about trying to sell Disney Plus. So for some reason, if they don't care, they don't seem to show it.
It's interesting.
Or they trying to retire. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Got to get your business off somewhere and make it thrive and get royalties from it.
I think part of the reason is I think this generation of console just been underwhelming. Like the first next gen game we're gonna have this generation to me is so I mean, you know, like nothing else has been like you look at the Batman game that come out, it don't look good. Like how many games have really impressed you like they did last year? Like when I remember seeing Dead Rising 3 for the first time on Xbox One. First time seeing Rise.
Yeah.
Have you had that moment in this generation at all in any game?
I'm thinking maybe Hellblade 2 will give me that.
Yeah, that's the first and only game that I've really seen that might do that. So I think you couple that with the higher prices, you know.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the fact that they running out of ideas, and so that's what they doing. They over there focusing on remasters and this and redefinition stuff like PlayStation, for example. It's no wonder they not coming out with any AAA titles because they running out of ideas. I mean, look at Baby Steps. That's a perfect example. Who the hell wants to play that? Just stepping around like it's so stupid, bro.
You know what? I think the budgets also have a lot to do with it. I think a lot of these publishers are hesitant to do these massive games like they did in the 360 PS3 generation. They did some last generation also, but I think they're hesitant, man. Like these budgets take.
There's no guarantees there. There's no guarantees today.
If there's a game if there's a game you guaranteed to get the money back like GTA 6, they'll spend $1 billion making that game because you know you're gonna get it back.
Oh yeah.
One thing I also
get it back. All the other ones.
One thing I also think there's a problem is there's too many games out there. It's not like before that we know. I mean, I think there's too much content, and everybody's just spread it everywhere, and nobody's concentrating on one or two games anymore. I think that's a problem. Also, there's too much content. There's a saturation of video games.
There's a lot of content out there,
and it happened like when it happened to fucking Atari. There was too much games, and most of them were trash.
See, the Atari part, most of it was trash. Yeah,
and most of it was trash. If that's what's happening right now, there's a lot of games out there, and they're buggy. They're not. They're
top heavy, Joey.
It has problems.
I think it's top heavy. It's Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex. You know, those games, Minecraft, those games, it's top heavy, and then you might have once in a while you get a game like Palworld that kind of slip up in there, or Helldivers 2 that slip up in there. But for years, it's been the same games that's making all the damn money. Besides the sports games, which you know have a lot of microtransactions and stuff like that, it's top heavy, and bro, the casuals are only playing the same games. So these studios and these publishers are hesitant to do some new expensive shit, or you'll have another Callisto Protocol, which was a great game, but nobody bought the shit and it flopped and the studio shut down. You know what I'm saying? So the casuals are playing the same shit, bro. That's the problem.
I agree.
Well, I remember the times where games wasn't really focused on money; it was focused on the art and the passion and all that stuff. Now
that's changed though.
Right now, it's like people are focused on big budgets and projects and stuff like that, and what people are gonna say about it. You know, it's not like, hey man, let's form up like back then when people were so passionate about making stuff, they were like, hey man, let's form up a team and let's go in and make this badass game. Like they had games like Contra and you know all that stuff. Like people were all at home and having tournaments and places like that. Everything was local. Now that things are online, it's just things are just getting more lazier and lazier.
Well,
man.
you gotta
Like,
realize too though, Hoodie. Back in the day, those games that we used to love on the NES and the Super Nintendo, man, those games are made by like 4 or 5 people, bro. Mortal Kombat was made by 4 fucking people. People don't realize that. Not including the actors. That was, like the characters. The game was designed by 4 people. People don't realize that. So now these games are made by hundreds of people, sometimes thousands.
And and listen, here's what I want to add. What you guys also might have just missed is that the tech that's involved with some of these games, when the 360 was out and Gears of War first hit, Unreal 4 was made for the 360, and Unreal 4 was just getting in, going in its stride. Now Unreal 4 is at the end of its life cycle, and Unreal 5 is trying to hit. And the developers still don't know how to use
Unreal 3, by the way. It was Unreal.
That was Unreal 3 with Gears,
Yeah, Unreal 3 with Gears, but then it went to Unreal 4 as the generation went on, and then we got to Xbox One. So what I'm saying is, this generation with COVID and all that stuff that hit, the technology for making games right now is so involved, and all the money that's involved and everything that goes into it, like what you were saying with Callisto Protocol. And
you got some feedback, Paul. Like I'm hearing some noise when you're talking in the background, bro.
I'm sorry. Like with that Avon game and all those other games, is just like so much that needs to go into these games, and the money and the tech. That's what's killing, I think.
Yeah.
These games going forward. So,
hey, you use the mic for a second, Paul, because I'm getting a lot of feedback from you.
All right.
That's a lot of the AAA studios. There's stuff that's come out.
I'm still hearing it. Hey, yo.
Me?
Hoodie. Here for a second, bro.
Did I mute it?
It was an echo comment. Yeah, it was.
Hello. Yeah, it was from you.
That's not me, is it?
No, just unmute yourself when you're in a talk and then come back.
Yeah, it was some Hoodie, but go ahead. Dragons Bay, go ahead, bro.
I was just saying, it's like a lot of the AAA games have been bad this year. Have been bad the last couple of years, actually. And he's right. There's a lot of money and a lot of tech in the AAA space, but a lot of the flops have been coming from the AAA space, the indie and AA spaces. All the passion, all the good, great new ideas, all the great new games that have come out with new play styles and things like that. That's what coming from indie and AA. Those games have been doing pretty well, and they're outselling and outpacing AAA this day and age. So I think a lot of the AAA space, they want to make that AAA money. They see all these big games, your Call of Duties and all that, making all this huge money. Everybody wants to get in there and get that big money, so they're making all these expensive games, but they're either lazy, they don't develop the game all the way, they don't make a finished product, or they make a halfway decent game like Callisto Protocol. It just doesn't sell because either
artists aren't getting paid enough. That's another thing too.
So I mean, it's not like there hasn't been like that huge next gen game as you guys were saying too. Like I think Hellblade 2 is going to be that big next gen WoW game that everybody's going to say, this is the kind of stuff we should have had at the beginning of the generation. But most generations usually don't have like that big WoW game until like at least a year or two into the generation. The problem is now we're like almost 4 years into the
No, bro, it's usually the first year.
Usually the first year. I agree with Drake because not just the Xbox One gen. Like I always tell the story about the 360 gen, bro. Seeing like Dwayne Wade sweat on the game, I was like, holy shit, they sweat now? That shit blew me away.
Yeah.
You know
hey, Dirt. What about Dreamcast, NFL 2K?
Hey, remember when they was playing in the cold? That you could see the cold air coming out of their mouths, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, you gotta be shitting me. So yeah,
I remember. You're right. I mean, I remember the first time I saw Sonic Adventure, the first one from the Dreamcast.
Oh,
and we were like, look at the water, look at the freaking whale. That looked amazing. Yeah. So we're into the point that we're getting diminishing.
Hey, mute your stuff, Hoodie.
Because we're getting diminishing returns when it comes to graphics, man. Like, it's hard to impress us. Also, I'm not easily impressed no more.
I mean,
look
Hellblade 2
amazing.
pretty impressive though, man. I see
It
that,
is
but
pretty impressive, yeah. But I haven't had that feeling since Gears of War 1. For real. Since Gears 1, I haven't had that feeling. I haven't had that
Rise
feeling
and
like,
Dead Rising
oh,
3 did it for me.
Like as far as graphics?
Yeah, as far as graphics, I haven't had that feeling since Gears 1.
What about Rise?
Yes, Rise. When I saw Rise, I thought that looked dope.
Me.
But I still haven't had that.
Gears.
Going back, I haven't got that feeling going back to the store. Like, you know what? I'm getting me an Xbox.
Gears
like,
was
the
shit,
reason,
bro. Listen, that damn Gears of War, that right there, man. Oh my God. I remember when I brought it home, I couldn't believe how good this shit. I had a 50-inch 1080i projection TV. RCA. It was a piece of shit TV. This shit lasted 3 years, I swear. I remember playing that, and my brother-in-law had just happened to come over that day. He was like, yo, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, this shit look dope. I was like, yo, this is Gears of War. So let me get a super chat. Tip Diamond, remember for 18 months. Hey, yo, what up, everybody on the panel? I'll catch the replay. Thank you, Tip Diamond. Tip Diamond been rocking out with me for the longest, man. Shout out to him. Hey, Gears 5, man. Hey, yo, Kendrick, but I'm gonna tell you, Gears 6, that might be one of those games that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because
I hope so.
Sorry, y'all. We about to get out of here. I had one more story. Neil Druckmann said this might be his last game. We got like not many games left in him.
You know why?
Why?
Because Sony ain't gonna give him the budget to do the game he wants anymore.
Joey, I wholeheartedly agree with you. They're going to start telling him what he can and can't do, and it's going, you know. If you tell an artist, listen, man, you can't use that type of paint, you can't do this, you got to use a different canvas. You can be like, man, forget it. I don't want to do it.
That's a prime example of what I was just talking about right there. It's always somebody trying to make the decision before somebody that's.
And especially when the guy like,
Bro, your mic sounds real bad.
Yo, Hoodie, man, we can't even do it, bro. Your mic is killing us right now, bro.
Man, your mic sounds like a $2 right
It's
now.
like a bunch of noise coming from you, bro, when you're talking. Jonas the Dad with the 2. Big swing time. Microsoft buys WB, including IPs. Microsoft don't need to buy nobody right now.
They might get they're not gonna get the IPs. WB. I mean, maybe Microsoft will buy WB. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys, that's about it. Let me do the timestamp. Thank you for rocking out with us. We appreciate everybody, man. Thank you for just stopping by. Yo, Booker T said my man Hoodie had a PlayStation mic. Nah, shout out to Hoodie, shout out to Paul, shout out to Kendrick Star, shout out to Lil Bro Dragon's Blade, and shout out to my homie Ray.
Hey, yo,
what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, Wednesdays, y'all know where to find me. The link in the chat, 7:15 XEC, and Saturdays 9:15. This is all Central Time at the Ray was right show. You know, we out here grinding. You know, that's how we doing it out here.
Ray, the 5 feet verbal assassin.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ray, you gonna be fighting next week like you did last week, or what?
I fight everybody, man. I fight everybody.
Doc Lewis. All right, thank you, bro. Oscar Wheat with the 5 said, Neo not happy. Come to Xbox. We'll do Last of Us and Factions justice.
No,
yeah, listen.
No.
Hold on. Let me say this. Dude does have talent, though. It just depends on what kind of shit you like. The one, now, why are you going to show up at the end of the show?
I'm ready.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was the Reggie thing.
That was Yobi, you POS.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this about Neil Druckmann, right? He might be one of the next ones on the chopping block. All these dudes making a lot of money. Like, I don't know what his salary is, but I'm pretty sure it ain't cheap.
He probably definitely 7 figures. You think?
Definitely.
Maybe high 6s. What you think? High 6s?
High 6s, 7 figures, and he's not down
plus
in
bonus.
the weeds. Plus sales, whatever. He probably got a little bit stock in there. He might be one of those next.
Just remember something too. The guy, there was 2 heads of Naughty Dog, and one of the initial founders left, and it's only him right now.
Yeah, they did.
So he's the one in charge of everything. He's the one getting the money.
Bruce Straley.
Yeah, that's right. So
when's the last time, bro? They ain't had nothing since 2020. They ain't had no new game since 2020.
the only thing they have is the freaking Last of Us. They remade it. What 5? There's 5 different versions of 2 games right now in less than 5 years.
It's crazy, dog.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. And like you guys know, I don't front. I like the Last of Us games. I like the Uncharted
Pull me
games.
butt.
I like God of War, and I like Ghost of Tsushima. That's it. But I don't. Their future is looking bleak, bro. I mean, the ponies would never admit it. And, you know, whatever. But their future is looking bleak, man. And they canceled that shit, Long Live the Black Mamba. So,
and I'm not going. I gotta go look into the little. What is it? It's some type of firm that helped Last of Us on other games, and it's.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah,
thing?
the sweet baby.
I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that was until.
No.
I'm like, okay, let me see what it is. And I'm
It's
like,
supposed to be a company that
That
makes
help?
sure you don't
it's a
have any
consulting firm. It's a consulting firm. However,
Mhm.
apparently has a lot of political stance, and they make your games go woke.
Yep.
Yeah.
come on, Mr. Xbox. Look, you say Dirt, a straight up pony bot.
Yeah,
I like a couple PlayStation games, brother. You know I bleed green, though.
We didn't get on Twisted Metal because I always said it. I always said Twisted Metal is the one game that will make me turn on that
And
PlayStation.
they
Or at least
canceled that shit.
I don't have no use for the PlayStation no more. It's not even plugged up. It's not.
I'll get a
even plugged up.
PlayStation. I'll get a PlayStation when it's in a bargain bin. I'm not buying that shit.
I don't need it then. Toss that shit in the river. I don't need that.
Hey,
I don't need
as
that.
long as they keep on making Xbox consoles, I'm good.
Yeah,
Joey,
dude.
what's going on with you, bro?
I got a lot of shit.
Your
to do when
podcast
it
coming
comes
back.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm a millionaire, I don't got to work.
Oh, shit.
Joey, hook me up. I'm ready.
Do it.
He's ready.
Do it late night or something.
You
Do it
already
late
got
night.
Soprano members, Joey. Paul ready, man.
Oh
I
my
know
god,
Paul
they're ready. They're ready. They're ready to fight. No, man, I got. I'm this week. This week I'm not gaming. I'm not doing anything related to gaming.
We
It's
can
all
talk
about back to school for my kids right now. So that's it.
Crispy Rambo, you piece of shit.
What are your kids on, like spring break or something? Or what's
What are you gonna say?
Dude, I don't live in the States. School starts in March over here.
oh for real?
Yeah,
I'm still in school, man.
Look what Crispy Rambo said. Do you believe this shit?
Dirt and crap. Watch Last of Us cutscenes.
He was a crapaholic, man.
Hey man, I don't know. That was AI. That wasn't me. That was AI.
He said, "I love." How many times you gonna say you love crap? Like I really love crap.
You see that?
I say that
They
shit.
want to give me crap.
Really
They
love
want to
crap.
give me crap. They want to give me
I'm a
shit to read
crapaholic.
because
And
I
he
think
might-
I think this is an L. And then you got a crapaholic on the you got a scrapaholic. He loves The Last of Us. What the fuck? And
And he was like, "I love you too, Mooch and Jay too. I might be a Mooch maniac also, but right now I'm a crapaholic though."
That was AI, man. That wasn't me.
So wait,
All
what
right, y'all,
happened?
we about to go
I
before
missed the
Ray Ray
whole
says
show.
something
Can you
crazy.
explain it in detail? What happened? I missed
Dirt
the whole
used to-
show.
How
Hey,
you say what?
Dirt call in. He be like, "Hey, crap, I love you. I really do. I got your
My man.
pajamas on. I got crap boxers on right now. I am a crap
shit with my man.
holic
Crap.
That's it,
You're
y'all.
my
We out
man.
here.
with the millions and the millions of the crap fans
Ray
out
Ray,
here."
All right, we out of here, y'all.
Was he covered in cocoa butter?
That was his.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Watson.
Hot oil cocoa butter too. He melted that
He's
son of a
great.
bitch.
That's just Randy Watson.
That's it. We out, y'all. Live your life.